Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Welcome in everyone, it's good to see you. Kieran, congratulations on being first. CB, welcome in. Psycho Reaper, it's good to see you. Luke, hello, hello. Ash, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Ash, congratulations on your 150 stream streak. Thank you so much for tuning in. Timbit, hello. Leon Logan, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. Aru, thank you so much for the sub. 29 months. That's incredible. We've known each other for more than 2 years now. Thank you so much, Aru, for all your support. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Last time on stream, we finished Unicorn Overlord. We beat the final battle, but there's still a little bit more to do. There's like a post-game battle that we can do. And also, we didn't have time to review the game because, well, the ending and the epilogue were a lot longer than I anticipated, and I was very tired by the end of stream. So we're also going to talk about what I liked about the game and what I think could be improved about the game when we're finished. So before we go and do the post-game quest, we can also go view the bad ending. Now, there's actually multiple bad endings to this game, but there's only one that I can do quickly and easily right now. So I have a save file from like right before we fought Galerius, and if I go and check out that save file, we can go check out one of the bad endings. So I'm gonna do that now. So if you don't want spoilers, or if you didn't watch the last stream, then there's your warning. After that, we'll go back and we will do the post-game challenge quest, and then we'll review the game, and then we'll be done this game for good. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna load this file. So again, this was right before we fought Galerius. So we need to basically just use up all our Valor points first. We'll use the same strat, obviously, because it worked.
Let us advance.
Merely say the word.
Failure is not an option.
Nobody's dying here.
We'll activate all our buffs.
Let us advance.
We march. The time is at hand. Onward.
By the Father's grace.
Your villainy ends here.
Need a hand?
My strength is with you.
Let's see if we can get a good combination of...
My sword.
Shall I assist you?
I got you.
I shall rain arrows.
My strength is
Looks like
with
we won't get lucky this time, but that's okay. We'll take a bunch of damage, but we'll also kill him. I'll also actually press the fast forward button. Oh wait, no, I should... You know what I should do? I should heal... Virginia. Oh, there we go. That makes a huge
you.
difference.
Have my sword.
Shall I assist you?
Need a hand?
Okay. I'll press the fast forward button this time. The first time we fought him, I actually just let it play out at normal speed. But we don't need to see all that now.
The hour of reckoning is soon at hand, and none shall deny my people their glory. So come if you wish, powerless fools. Meet your demise before the axe of Galerius, almighty emperor of your meager world!
You've crushed a continent beneath your heel, oppressed its people, trampled its fields. Yet still you claim to deserve its crown. It ends today, Galerius. Now perish in the light of Everett Pure.
It's not personal.
By the darkest offering,
Okay, his shield's broken.
the rock,
Squirm!
all for naught. Twist!
Those who defy me pay with their lives! Like new.
You shall grovel.
There's no escape.
I'll carve through your defenses.
well. Is that better?
Good.
As expected of Cornian loyalty.
I'll need to study this further.
Well fought.
Okay, so now we're gonna view the cutscene again.
Galerius, Emperor of Zenoira. Your ambitions are laid bare, and your empire in ruin.
If you hope to speak, you'll find me no willing participant. I have no words for you. End this. Now.
Okay, so last time we did the second option. That's the good ending. Emancipate his soul, which you can only do if you awaken the Ring of the Unicorn and Maiden and visit all the sanctuaries. This is one of the bad endings, so we're going to do that now. Strike him down.
What? Is that you, Mother?
Your Majesty, but how?
Mother! No! I won't lose you again!
Oh, but you shall. How does it feel? Your dear mother, slain by your own hand.
What's happening to me? Hey, get a hold of yourself!
Your Highness!
Ah, what a poor fool he was. Doomed to the same fate as the pitiful queen before him.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing.
His strength surpasses even Elenia's. The might of the unicorn runs deep in his veins.
Give him back! Now!
Strike at this new body of mine if you dare. You'd simply be volunteering your own as my next vessel. The ring is mine to command, and a futile demise is all that awaits you now.
No. Why must it end this way?
Finally realized, have you?
Keep it together, Joseph. If not for yourself, then for him.
None can ever hope to halt my designs.
Damn it!
This day is won by my hand, and the grandest of rights shall soon be upon us. Worry not. You'll make a fine Zenoiran vessel once it is.
Didn't think this is where all that sparring would take us, Elaine. But I'll figure something out. I promise.
Enough. Can't you see it's over? The ring. But why does it hold such vast energy?
It's him. It's gotta be. You hear me in there, Elaine? This guy's got nothing on you.
Impotent little whelp. You're nothing more than the forgotten spawn of a dead queen. How have you grown so powerful?
Give it all you've got, maiden! It's finally over. Elaine!
Oh no, but then does Joseph stay dead? In this ending? Oh no. Oh, does the rest of the ending still play out like normal? Like, obviously I'm gonna pause it and skip it when we get to the stuff that's the same, but... Oh, Joseph's alive.
Ah, there you are.
Wait, does the rest of it play out the same?
Your coronation is set to commence at any moment.
Oh, but Elenia's not here.
A word first, if I may. With the much-awaited fall of Zenoiran rule, we've finally attained our most coveted dream.
Also, Balcho's still out there somewhere.
'Twas a vow I made to the ring itself. A promise fashioned out of steel and blood. Yet, can a champion tempered in the flames of war truly lead in times of peace?
From the day of its very inception, Your Highness, the Liberation Army has boasted a singular gift. Its ranks bore nobles, sellswords, and civilians alike, disparate nations united as one under a common banner. Your banner. None could ever question the strength of such a leader. Now go. Take pride in your triumph and greet your people as their rightful king.
Thank you, Joseph. As long as I live, I shall strive to be the ruler Cornea so desperately deserves.
Year 906 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Thus, with all of Fevrith as his witness, a bold young king ascended the throne. Ere long, the scourge of Galerius and ancient Zenoira would be little more than footnotes on the pages of history. And those scars of war yet blighted the land. Its people, awed and inspired by Cornea's noble ruler, began their arduous trek down the path to recovery. Forevermore would the Chronicles of Fevrith extol the Savior Elaine's sacred journey, a legend only embellished in the generations to come.
It'd be funny if, like, while this narrator's talking, Balcho just comes and interrupts him, and he's like, "Nuh-uh-uh, you guys forgot about me."
That of a divine beast and a liberator king that bore its name. The Unicorn Overlord.
Does everything just continue the same then? 'Cause then for a bad ending, this doesn't seem as bad as I thought. I mean, of course, there's other bad endings, but... So the difference here is that Elenia's not going to be here at the throne to give him the crown. Then... I'm guessing, like, all the parts afterwards are the same, right? All the character epilogues? Maybe the post-game scene's different. I'll let the super long hallway scene play out just so that we can see. I don't want to spend too much time doing stuff we've already seen, but I don't know what's going to be different. Okay, so Joseph gives him the crown. I kind of want to see Balcho crash the party. Okay, so let's skip this. We'll skip this as well. Oh, I have to skip each of these individually? That's kind of annoying. I mean, in some ways it's handy, in some ways it's like... Oh, the skip wheel's like behind my VTuber model, by the way. You guys can't see it. Look how much faster this ending goes when we don't let anyone talk. Hey Fate, welcome in. Thanks for calling Kirby. This one's Sonatio. Wait, so it's literally the same. Other than Linnea. But maybe if you do this ending, you don't get access to the post-game quest. Maybe that's the thing. Not gonna save this one. Okay. So that was one of the bad endings of the game. But actually not that bad of an ending. Okay, I'm gonna save my real file now. Again, in slot 1. Okay, so there's a number of bad endings to this game because the final quest, Unicorn Overlord, is available right off the bat. You can go challenge Galerius if you want, but he is level 40, and you're probably like, you know, level 1 at the beginning of the game. But it is possible to go in and challenge him. But you do get a bad ending if you fight him and beat him without saving the other nations. So without saving Drakenhold, Elheim, Pistorius, and Albion. You also get a different ending if you fight him without having awakened the Ring of the Unicorn and the Maiden, or if you awaken the Ring of the Unicorn and Maiden, but you don't go visit the Sanctuaries. Those are all different bad endings. And then I think there's a bad ending if you fail to save Scarlet, because I saw people talking about there's like a story route where if you don't save Scarlet during her quest at the beginning of the game, she becomes an enemy unit for a couple battles, and then like the game changes a little bit. But, of course, I didn't save files for all those different endings, so The only bad ending we were able to see was the one where you choose to slay Galerius instead of free his soul, which again didn't seem too bad of an ending, except for the fact that Linny is gone, and also you don't know what the heck Baltro's up to, right? Anyways, I just thought that was kind of neat. So, during the final quest last time, we got 2 new characters as well. We got Nigel and Herman. Now, I don't plan to use Herman, because I don't really like those heavy tank units, and also, he doesn't even have a face. But I want to use Nigel, so I'm going to put Nigel in Rhaenys's party, so he can be with Sinasio, replacing Oaklease or Humorous as my frontliner. So maybe that'll make this unit have a little bit more damage output, because this unit is a little bit too defensive. It doesn't have too much damage. I also reset Elaine's group. We brought Scarlet, Chloe, and Lex back, so that means Aramis went back to his group with Hilda, and I put Virginia back with her group. I also, for Berengaria's group, actually I'm going to make Oaklease your leader. For this group, I took out Amalia because she doesn't really seem to be doing so good. And she's also over level 40 anyway, so she doesn't need XP. And I put Oaklease and Sharon in, which might be good because, I mean, Sharon is only one of your 3 clerics, so I think she's pretty important to use. So at least this way they can be together, and then Sharon can also support Bruno. So we're going to go back to our regular formations because this fight that we're going to do today is actually not that bad. I don't actually have that much good equipment for Nigel, so I just kind of gave him whatever was lying around, which is fine. So there's a new quest over here at the Zenoiran Sanctuary. That we unlocked at the end of the last stream. Oh, I won't bother saving. I've answered your summons, O Sage of the Sanctuary. Now tell me, what exactly threatens to transpire? You stand amidst the devastated capital of ancient Zenoira, a land of great hope, and a land of great pain. It's on this soil that scars of calamity past herald the revival of that which was lost, the very empire which ruled Feverith so long ago. What awaits you is a mere glimpse into a future which may have once have come to pass. All potentiality converges here, a realm wholly bereft of order or reason. This is your final trial, he who is compelled by the divine unicorn. Quell the sorrow which imperils this land, and stake your claim as the liberator king of legend. Dying Breath of an Empire Fallen. So this is like the post-game quest. So basically, if you've played Fire Emblem, a lot of times Fire Emblem has like post-game quests where you can do challenge maps, they give you a little bit extra story, and more importantly, they give you some new characters to recruit. And that's the same with this one. We're actually going to get a handful of new characters to recruit in this battle, but those characters like Nigel and Herman will not have report conversations because them joining you is kind of considered non-canon, or at least treated as non-canon. You'll understand what I mean when I go into this one. But luckily, this fight, even though it says level 45, it's actually easier than the final battle, Unicorn Overlord. And the enemies here will give us a lot of XP anyways, which will help us level up regardless. And this quest, along with Unicorn Overlord, are also repeatable quests afterwards. You can come back and do it more. But yeah, it shouldn't really be too hard. I think it's just long. But in terms of difficulty, it's actually not as bad as the previous fight that we just did. So we'll take it easy. Hey Tony, welcome into the stream today. Dying Breath of an Empire Fallen. Yep, it's a big map. So we get a Linnea. Okay. So we actually get Alinea, but again, it's kind of non-canon. Now, as much as I want to use her, she's level 45 and her units are level 45, which is good. But she's actually really not that strong. Like, her unit's not actually that strong. So, tempting as it may be to use her in this fight, she actually has difficulty fighting like some of these guys as well. So I'm not going to rely on her too much. That being said,
Destiny awaits.
I can't deploy people from here, so we're going to need to wait. But we start over here, and so you can see we're actually fighting a lot of the characters that we've recruited. So we have Hodrick, Albin, Gamel, Bruno. So in other words, we're basically fighting through... Imagine if we took the entire game and compressed it into just one map. We're kind of doing that. Like, all these people that we're fighting, we're kind of fighting in the same order we encountered them in the story up until, well, for now, up until we freed Scarlet. And then we have to get up here. So the thing is, because a lot of these units are from the beginning of the game, they're actually still unpromoted. Like, look. Like, we have Great Knight, we have, like, just regular hoplites here. So they're actually not as much of a threat. The Knight, Thief, House Carl, they're not all promoted. Oops. So I'm gonna deploy the people that didn't get a chance to fight too much in the last battle because they need XP. So last time, like, Ramona's unit got a bunch of XP, Hilda got a fair amount. Oh, Linny's only a temporary ally right now. Adel and Elaine got a lot of XP. So Rhaenys' unit... Well, this is now Oakley's unit. It used to be Berengaria's unit. We'll send out these guys. Liza's group didn't get to fight too much either. I'll deploy Elaine just because, well,
They will be ours.
we'll need him. We'll keep it there for now. Elaine is fine to hold down the fort for a little bit.
I stand ready. Just say the word.
Oh, see, unfortunately, Oakley's unit isn't that super strong. That's okay. Do you guys need XP? You guys need a little bit of XP. Let's try... I gotta try Nigel's unit, even though they're not that strong. So you, and you.
As you've
Move forward here. Elaine's gonna stay behind them, because he's on horseback. He's gonna move ahead of them anyways.
Good.
I've no allowance.
I got you.
You face me.
Your strength's not everything.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
Hey, Hodrick. Remember me?
Let's get moving.
You're okay.
Now.
Ow.
You good? Knew I could do it.
Ooh, look at that XP.
See that, Magellan?
I mustn't grow complacent.
Wait till I tell Liza about this.
Almost isn't fair, you know?
Bullseye!
I like that XP. It's not you. Hey, Nix, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today.
Yep.
It's good to see you.
The time is at hand. To me.
Get moving!
Oh no, he's stealing from me. Travis, no.
Now then.
Oh, he's trying to get away from me? You're trying to get away from me?
Your will shall
Get
be
'em.
done.
Even tougher than they look.
I'll not go easy on you. I saw on wings of white.
Battle beckons.
Fight on!
Wait, no, that's not Travis. That's Gabble. Sorry, Travis. I didn't mean to mistake you.
Oh, Puritan. Oh, Providence.
Set ablaze! Stay back!
Flames of crimson.
Oh, I should have made it so Nigel only guards the back row.
Gotcha.
He shouldn't have guarded for Fudokia. Oh well.
May the Father protect us.
Scorching fire!
Oh, he actually works pretty well with Alp here because they both like to light enemies on fire.
My bow is my strength.
I soar to new horizons.
Have I always held such potential?
Through undying effort comes true refinement.
I offer a most humble prayer in holy grace.
Oh, I forgot. Even though this unit didn't get to see much action, a lot of the characters here are from Albion, so they're already level close to 40, so they don't actually need the
Our
XP.
ascendancy draws nearer.
That's fine though. Okay. You three just keep going.
This'll be fun.
We march.
You drag behind them.
The path is set.
Okay. You're coming for
Consider
Alenia, but I think
wisely
she'll be
our
okay.
options.
She's just gonna have to hold out. Kinda wanna send out Celeste.
I'll take wing. I'll handle this.
She's probably not gonna... Well, we'll see. She's gonna come over here and help out.
I'm on my way.
I've no allowance for mercy.
Better run while you...
Blasphemous fool! I soar on wings of white.
Let us regroup.
We shall prevail.
Oh, there's Travis and Clive.
Right for me!
Ionia.
Bye, Travis.
Arrow of light.
Protect me.
Witness a miracle.
Behind me. Forward.
Baneful pests. I'll gather my magic.
Set ablaze.
I shall exercise them.
My aim shall never fail me.
Well, they got a ton of XP from that. What the heck?
Eternal thanks, O Heavenly Father. Another cobble in the road to restoration.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
May this holy strength serve you well.
All to best serve the Orthodoxy.
Hey, Mondo, welcome in. And Scarlet, thank you so much for the sleeveless redeem. Nick says, where's the mod to make the Sandalphon unit? Actually, in this game, all the characters, you can recolor their color palettes to almost anything that you want. And you can also recruit generic units that you can name. Well, you can't give them any name, but you can name them, and then you can also change their colors. So if you want, you can try to make a Sandalphon unit. But the only thing is, for the angel units, there's only 2 male units. There's the healers with the staff, like this guy, and then there's like the buff angels with the shields. Because all the other angels are female, so you'd have to make your... Oh, that's just Sandalphon and Lucifer? I guess so. So if you want, you can try making your own.
My arrows fly ever true.
Yeah, you're right. He could be Uriel. You're absolutely correct. You can make Uriel with this guy, and then you can make, I don't know, Staff Sandalphon with this one. It's pretty funny. Welcome in. Okay, maybe I shouldn't give more XP to Rhaenys' unit. She doesn't need it.
Witness the might of an angel.
Let these guys go
I
first.
take to the skies.
You go
me.
next. She's coming for Alenia.
My wings shall take me.
Maybe she can help out.
I make haste.
I've arrived.
Ready yourself, traitor.
Okay, Alenia can still hold her own, that's fine. I was gonna use an item, but that's fine. At least with Elenia in the party, that means we can have 2 Valkyries, if you want.
Watch and learn.
They won't know what hit. Let me
Oh, bye,
see
Colm.
what you got.
Ready yourself.
You're safe with me. Let's get moving.
Cornea shall never cave. You'll not be disappointed.
If I have to.
Okay, you guys will be fine.
Where should I go next? I'll not go easy on you.
Okay, this Berengaria's unit needs XP. Bruno versus Bruno.
It's mine now!
Not bad. You okay? Lay down!
Yeah!
No stopping now! I'll cut him off!
Not finished yet. You okay? Better heal up.
We've nothing to fear.
Oh, look at all that.
Greater strength to keep Sharon safe.
This is nothing.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
Little bit of tricorn pride for ya.
Getting stronger by the day.
I'll never hold myself back.
Yeah, you guys, you keep doing that because you guys need
Your
XP.
will shall be done.
March.
Elaine, you babysit them.
Onward.
Take arms and face me. Brace yourself.
They won't know what hit. Let me see what you got.
Allow me.
Hey, Ash. Thank you so much for the bits.
Victory is ours.
Do I plan to play this game on True Zenoiran difficulty? Not really. I like this game, but I need to put it down and play a different game for a while. I do like this game, so who knows? Maybe in the future I'll come back to it and play it on a higher difficulty, but I don't feel compelled to do it right now.
Any who bar my path
Your
must
villainy and
No escaping a crossbow.
Oh, who needs XP?
You face
blasphemous fool.
I've also heard a lot of people talk about True Zenoiran difficulty and how it's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty easy, from what I've heard. So one of the complaints people were saying about this game was that they wish that the difficulty actually like made it more difficult instead of just adding extra stats to the enemies, because just adding stats, you know, could only do so much. But if it actually like changed the way that some of the maps were played, but again, we know the reason why this game didn't reach its full potential. So I don't fault them for that.
it's mine now!
I must gather my strength.
As it was written. Witness the might of an angel.
I'll heal up Berengaria.
Good.
I'll not go easy on you.
Your villainy and...
Better run while you still can.
Come then.
Any who bar my
strength.
blasphemous fool.
You get the XP.
Behind you.
Take care of yourself.
Momentum is with us.
Ooh, look at that
As
juicy
decreed by
XP.
the Father himself.
Not even surprised.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
You impressed?
Don't even think about messing with me.
An offering to the heavens.
Maybe I do need Elaine to fight a little bit. Well, because he's leveled up good, but Chloe and Lex could use a little bit more, so... Well, Ocleus is going to run out of stamina pretty soon, so I could give her a rest. I'll let her fight like one more.
I take to the skies.
Time is at hand. To me.
Oh, you're awake again.
Ready yourself, traitor. I have you.
Let's get moving.
Witness the royal blade.
Goodbye, Melisandre.
I must fight on. Who shall be next?
Maybe I don't need Rhaenys and Celeste to join them over here.
I've arrived.
Take arms and face me. On your guard.
Let me see what you've got. They won't know what hit them.
I shall ease your pain.
Goodbye. Oh, she's still alive. Come on.
I've got you.
Victory is ours.
Oh, they're actually almost leveled up.
I'll not go easy on you.
Oh, we're fighting Mandarin. Okay. You know what? Oakley's deserves this. Mandarin is her arch nemesis.
I was worried there.
Oh, there's evil Sharon.
Not a chance.
Faster than the wind.
It's Karen. Ow, she really hit herself. Stop hitting yourself. Ooh.
Not finished yet.
Faster than the wind.
Grant them succor.
I'll smash them.
Allow me. Be safe.
You're mine. Better heal up.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, that's a lot of XP.
To keep Sharon safe.
This is nothing.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
Getting stronger by the day.
I need to rest my wings a moment. I stand ready.
You may rest.
We march. Onward.
Nobody's dying here. You got it.
'Tis ours now.
How are you guys doing down here?
If I have to.
Awaiting
say the
further
word.
instruction.
Yep.
Pass down your mandate.
You take down this guy? Yes, you can. Oh, but I kind of want Celeste to do it
I
because
can
she
help.
needs the XP. Well, she can't take down. She can't take down Bryce anyways.
Have you need of my skill? Departing at once. My quarry never eludes me.
Allow me to heal you.
Fight on.
Blessed wind.
The heavens watch over me.
You are protected.
Scorching fire.
Oh, light.
We shall prevail.
Take strength.
Stay back.
Do you see?
Not on my watch.
Turn them to ash. Regrettable.
Hope he died from burn. Any last words, Nina?
I shall ease your pain.
Pierced clean through.
I soar to new horizons in the name of Pontifex Erupt.
Have I always held such potential?
Adol and Nigel's win poses are kind of similar. Well, not Adol, Auk.
Through undying effort comes true refinement.
I offer a most humble prayer in holy gratitude.
Permit me the briefest of rests.
Okay.
Pass down your mandate.
You just randomly got melee. She's finally playable now. She comes with a couple breakers, a vanguard. Okay. Still, the whole melee thing is such a weird fake out.
I'll not let you down.
But you can go hide. Actually, you can go hide in the forest. I'm not gonna use you. That's so funny.
While you still can.
So, you know, just like Fire Emblem post-game units, you know, they're characters that you don't recruit during the main story,
With my very
that
life.
they give to you for fun.
Just relax. Still breathing. Got more where that came from.
In his royal name. No complaints here.
Got the brains and the brawn. Just keep getting tougher.
Nothing scares a desert girl. If I have to. This'll be fun.
The time is at hand. To me.
You'll have no mercy from me. I have you.
Let me see what you got.
There we go.
They won't know what hit 'em.
I must fight on.
How's that for good? A little stronger every day. Hope you're paying me more for this.
The royal blood knows no bounds. To dust with you.
Is it my turn?
You can take over the
I'll
base
be
here.
there soon.
Probably retreat you. Oh no, I just realized. Because Galerius still has this dark armor, right? But I don't have my unit out. I don't have my anti-Galerius unit out. Oh, oh right, this one only negates 2 hits instead of 6. So it will still be fine. Wait, why is he with Kitra? Why is he with Fran and Miriam? But they're unpromoted, so that's fine. Oh, I didn't capture this bridge.
What would you have me do? Understood.
That's fine. It's not that I need it. Oh, I totally forgot about this guy, the guy that only talks about food and eating.
It's ours now.
The enemy of Atlus
Just say the word.
map.
Yep. No escaping a crossbow.
Pay attention!
Just a little magic. Gotta do it.
Little. Must like everything!
Gotcha. Not gonna miss.
I'll get them all!
You see that, Magellan?
I mustn't grow complacent.
Wait till I tell Liza about this.
Almost isn't fair, you know? Never doubt a desert kid.
Too weak. Nobody's dying here. This'll be fun.
The path is set.
Made it.
Good.
If I have to.
Oh, there's Tatiana.
We march. Onward.
Elaine, you can start taking these guys.
We claim it as our own. I'll not let you down.
I was gonna retreat her, but I'm at full... Actually, we'll spend our Valor points here. This. I was gonna say we're almost at full Valor points, so I don't want to retreat her and get points for nothing. But I really don't need her. She can just stand guard, I guess.
Witness the might of an angel.
She can move again.
Your will shall be done.
Just say the word.
Your villainy ends here.
You'll move no further. Enfeebled.
Easy now.
Pain upon you. You have my aid. Your strength.
This is for you.
Come here.
Let me. it.
Good job, Scarlet.
We march on. Just leave it to Lex.
In service of the crown, I won't hold you back.
A fine bout. To me.
If I have to, yep.
For the liberation. We march. Onward.
Hey, I'm here. For the liberation! What would you have me do?
I guess, Celeste, you can come join everyone over
To
here.
the skies!
I guess.
Good.
Have you need of my skill?
You
I'll
can
make
withdraw.
haste. Let us reform our ranks.
Morale soars.
Blasphemous fool.
Need a hand?
Behind you.
Don't let it happen again.
You'll be okay.
It's mine now.
Not bad. Be careful.
So hard.
Now my fury!
No stopping now! About time!
Better heal up. Stand once more.
No, she revived him.
Take care of yourself.
Witness my strength!
Revive this.
As it was written, as decreed by the Father himself.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
You impressed?
Don't even think about messing with me!
I'll never hold myself back. You'll not be. I depart.
The time is at hand. To me.
Nobody's dying here. You got it.
'Tis ours.
Kind of want to wait for Gaston to come back, but I don't think there's much time for that.
Yep.
I've arrived.
There we go.
You face me.
Pure strength's not everything.
Your
You guys don't need
villainy
XP
ends
anymore.
here.
Don't stop now!
Oh, he has Adel with him.
Easy now.
Your strength!
Grant me your strength.
Are you okay?
See, Chloe? I can do stuff. I must never yield.
Take notes, Lex.
I'll need to study this further.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Hey, Ditsno, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping
If I have
by.
to,
We march. The time is at hand.
on
Stronger
top
than
of the
ever.
world.
We take a bit of damage, but I think that's just from Galerius lowering our HP when he gets below when he gets below 50. So
Onward.
Nobody's dying here.
wait, if I go after him with
March.
Liza, she takes
I have
0
to.
damage. In fact, she comes out net positive, so
You
I guess
got
she
it.
gets the kill.
I stand ready. I take to the skies.
Celeste is still on her way. I think the thing about this map is that you can only deploy people from this town or the start until you defeat Galerius, because then this is also a command post.
No escaping a crossbow.
Shrouded in darkness!
I'll cut them down.
Sorry about this.
Feeling damn good.
Take it easy. Still breathing.
That was beautiful.
Got more where that came from.
In his royal name. No complaints here.
Got the brains and the brawn. Just keep getting tougher.
Of all the times.
Hey, Danger
Nobody's dying
Gel.
here.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today.
To me.
It's good to see you.
'Tis ours now. The time is
So I can
at
deploy
hand.
more people now. Who needs XP? You guys are level 40. You guys need XP.
As foreseen.
We march. The time is at hand.
You guys... Unifi needs a little bit of XP.
You've need of my wisdom.
We march.
Well, actually, Fran's unit needs XP.
To the skies!
Should I deploy the rest of them? I might as well, right?
Order must be preserved.
I'll leave these two back here.
I've arrived. At your service. At once.
Time to go. I'll handle it.
Your orders? It shall be done.
Let devotion as swift as
We
possible.
march. The path is set.
There we go. So now we're in the Drakenhold era. Oh, there's a catapult. We should get that first.
Nowhere is too far.
The rest is on me.
I stand ready,
She's fine.
sir.
Okay, for those of you new to the chat here, I'm not looking for any gameplay tips or things like that, unless I ask specifically, so just be aware of the rules when you chat in the chat, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna have to time people out.
Quickly now.
This is the place.
As you requested.
I rise to any
I'll show
challenge.
you what I can do. I will.
Your orders?
Hilda, you can go
A
for
brisk
this.
flight.
My blade will author your demise.
The Fae protect us.
Let's have some fun.
How will you fare?
Gonna cut you down!
Make your peace.
The Fae shield us. I beg you.
None can defeat me.
My blade for our task.
Look at all those level ups.
To the stars and beyond.
A product of my devotion.
By the star's guidance. It shouldn't come as a surprise.
I'll cut them all down.
No, the reason why I'm leaving Alenia and Millie on the field is because I always cap out on Valor points. So they're going to be there if I need Valor points desperately, then I could just withdraw them. So they're like an overcap.
What is it?
They're not there to actually guard anything.
You're nothing.
Oh, Amalia's manning the catapult.
Victory will be ours. I'll smash you good. The win is ours. I did it. Let's see just how strong I can get. Higher still. 'Tis the fruit of my labor. Gotta keep getting stronger. All to protect my home. Dead and buried. At your service.
I might as well make use of the catapult.
I'll show you what I'm... All right, then.
Come then.
To shred them. Farewell. Pressure them.
Go on, then.
Yes, I love that combo.
Now
Learn your limits. Chaos shall never reign again.
all for the sake of my healing.
Reason rules the day.
What is it? I'll handle it.
Whatever I can. An astute
I
strategy.
rise to any challenge.
Who wants this XP?
Your
Well,
orders?
Hilda can get it.
It shall be done.
Yeah, we're fighting our own friends because this is like an alternate universe. It's basically like a victory lap where we fight everyone we fought throughout the entire game again.
Stand by.
Can I get all these guys with one catapult? Let's try this.
I'll be taken thinking that.
Oh yes, rain this way.
I
No
refuse
stopping
to
now.
be beaten.
Okay, Gloucester's
Time to go.
over there. No. Move.
All right.
Athelian, you go around this
How
way.
might I aid you?
Ramona can help you.
I understand.
Elaine, you can just kind of hang out.
Onward.
You'll not be disappointed. Your will
I'm gonna withdraw
shall be
Oakley's. She got enough XP already.
done. If you want me, then have me.
I'm coming for you!
You might learn something.
There's no escape.
For victory! You'll breathe your last.
I'm here with you.
I'm here to help. Defeat is not an option.
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
I think I've gotten a little better at this. A little closer to my former strength.
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
To the next.
Okay, you two can go.
Allow me.
You two go around this way.
Very well. Withdrawing for the moment.
Yeah, they got Hilda.
I'm not worried.
Exactly.
Stand tall. I'll take you.
They have blessed me.
I won't hold back.
You okay?
Want some?
Can you keep up?
Think you can take
As the wind.
Reloading. I grow stronger.
There's no escape.
It's time.
Be healed.
This is just the beginning.
Tomo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by today. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for all the gift subs. I really, really appreciate it. You're always so generous and kind to me. You've gifted 55 gift subs to the channel, according to this. Dang, that's crazy. Good to see you, Tomo. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you're doing well.
I stand for all elf-kind.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
My bowstring grows tauter.
I'm pleased with this. Impressive, aren't I?
Easy enough. What is it? I will.
Let devotion shine through.
Gee, they're slightly
Whatever I
higher
can.
level than Ramona now.
An astute strategy.
I'll show you what I can. I'll handle it.
As expected, of course.
Oh, I actually killed them with that.
I blossom ever brighter. Nothing's stopping me now.
The time is at hand.
Oh, I forgot. Elaine moves much faster than Hilda.
We march.
Why is there a random Bistorius unit here?
To me.
Your orders? It shall be done.
Oh no, it's because Elaine has
Face me.
the Griffin buff. Hilda does not.
Part with your wits!
Wait, no, I left Celeste behind.
Pain upon you!
She needs XP too.
Take this! Light which banishes.
You're suffering!
I have you.
Good. Just leave it to Lex. Another step forth.
In service of the crown. May the Father smile upon me.
A fine bout.
Where did I leave Celeste? Is she just hanging around? Oh yeah, she's just hanging around over here.
I'll
You know what,
handle
Celeste? Give yourself a nice hasten call. My treat.
I feel wonderful. I hope I can help.
I guess the nice thing about this map being so big is that all my units are getting an equal amount of time to actually fight. Well, partly because I'm doing that on purpose. But like the last couple battles, it's just been kind of like
I'm on my way.
a few units would go on a roll and do all the killing for me, and then everyone else would just kind
I
of
have to. This'll be fun.
hang around, or they just wouldn't be strong enough to take on
Come then.
the types of units that they're fighting.
Have a taste of my.
Oh, actually, Celeste is going to be good against the Pistorius units because they have a lot of dodgy units, and she has double archers.
Watch and learn. Grant me your strength. Healing.
Fine job. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
I won't hold you back.
Victory grows ever closer.
There's like 3 units standing around here. Elaine's just being fed XP again.
You'll move no.
That's not my intention.
Enfeebled. Easy now.
I'll carve through your defenses.
Take this.
Out of my way!
Watch and learn.
This is it. I have you.
We march on. A fine bout.
Can I run away from her so I can give Hilda this XP?
arrived.
Yes, it worked.
I rise to any challenge.
I can't have Elaine taking all the XP.
What is it? I will.
I'm out of here.
Good.
Your orders? A brisk flight.
What now?
Oh, Celeste actually made it.
Understood.
Come then.
Get some free XP, Hilda.
To shreds with you. Farewell.
You were little match. Chaos shall never reign again.
All for the sake of my healing.
The crown grows lighter with each passing day.
Reason rules the day. Allow me. Very well.
Nowhere
Right.
is too far.
You could disembark.
I stand ready.
Fran also needs
Understood.
XP. Okay, Celeste and Fran will take lead
War
for the
is a
next
brutal mistress.
area.
Allow me. This should help.
No stopping us. I've got
For you.
Freeze! Yeah! Got some arrows for you.
Arrested.
If I may.
Not today.
For you.
Ah! Ah!
Ever stronger with all my strength.
Ah!
I'll heal you. I hope you were paying attention.
I think something got messed up with my strategy for this team because Unife's not using her own. She has an ability at the beginning of the battle to make it so her next attack, charge-up attack, happens instantly, but I think someone else must have leveled up and overtook her for initiative, and now they don't.
My strength knows no
Doesn't activate.
bounds. I'm stronger than ever before. Big things coming.
My bow's feeling lighter than ever.
My strength grows by leaps and bounds.
Oh yeah, see, Ramona has higher initiative than
We march on.
Unife now. That's okay. We'll fix that later. It's not a big deal.
All right then.
How might I aid you? Your orders? A
Hilda,
brisk
you can
flight.
take care of
Whatever I
Berengaria.
can. I understand.
Die.
You're safe. Be still.
By my spear! They have blessed me.
I've had enough of
Wash away your fears.
You'll have my aid.
Yeah. Let's have some fun.
My blade bends.
Can you keep up?
Be cleansed.
Be cleansed.
I won't hold back.
Want some?
Oh, Faye, lend me your strength. Come, Faye.
Get her.
My blade cuts all.
My blade for Arteras.
To the stars and beyond. A product of my devotion.
By the star's guidance. It shouldn't come as a surprise.
Is that it?
Okay, he still has the hasten
I'll show
call,
you
so
what
that's
I can
good.
do. I
I'm
will.
gonna go over here. I'm capped out on Valor again, so I might as well
Nowhere is too far.
hasten again. Actually, I should keep Albin out on the field just so he can stamina people. Oh well. Oh, it doesn't look like there's any... Well, I guess I could use this base. That's fine.
At your service.
You guys also need to speed up.
Victory is all but assured.
There we go. Everyone move fast. Oh, Elaine, I left you behind.
The path is set.
Face your demise.
Shield yourselves! It's not personal. At least try.
You might learn something.
Stand firm. To the offensive. Do not cede. Lay down. Impressive.
Submit!
Pressure them.
Give your all.
Yep, give her that.
My
Yep.
magic is yours.
Get Hilda.
Strike them down.
Raise your guard. Shield yourselves.
Oh, I just realized we were doing Gilbert versus Gilbert.
Ice.
There's no escape.
Defeat is not an option.
I've yet a long way to climb.
My wyvern and I soar as one.
I think I've gotten a little better at this. One of the many benefits of old age.
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
I would appreciate a rest. Allow me.
What is it? All right then.
Your orders?
Oh, his hasten call ran out, but that's okay. I also forgot, I still have Adel. I forgot about him just because I didn't want him. He's usually an XP hog.
I ride it once.
Got the sting of a scorpion. Nobody's dying here. You
I'll have
got
Albin, he could just be a stamina thing. You know what,
My divine
I might as well
foe.
just send out everyone else.
Judgment shall strike them.
They could just tail
As
him.
you've ordained.
I've arrived.
Shouldn't be a surprise. I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, now we can just start moving forward.
Sir.
Here comes Elheim. Oh, hey Gaily. I see you lighting everything on fire. Oh, you know what? I can fix that. See, this is why I left you here.
Falling back. I'm off. Is it my turn? At once.
And then there's Alcina. Which continent was my favorite one? I don't think I have a favorite one. I think I just liked moving from continent to continent because it kept things fresh. Every time you went to a new continent, there were new units, new strategies that you had to use, new allies. I think that was the most fun part. So it's not inherently the continents I like. I think I just liked it
Ends here.
Words will
that it was
do
keeping
us
it
little
fresh.
good.
Come then.
have a taste of my magic!
I'll restore you.
Pain upon you! You have my aid!
Be cleansed. Hold on.
Sorry, Lynn Lagos.
Let me. Easy now.
I got you. I'll take you. Nope. Hope you like the cold.
Thanks, Lex. That's my boy. That's my maiden.
Light, which
Are you okay?
Just leave it to Lex. I must never yield.
Take notes, Lex. I'll need to study this further.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
It seems to be a long victory lap. I mean, I guess it has to be, because this is the only post-game map. I wish there were more post-game maps to be had.
I hope I can help. I stand ready. Understood.
Fran
What would you have me do?
and Celeste.
I'm on my way.
You guys are still dragging behind.
Your villainy ends here.
To defend those I care for.
Go ahead.
Allow me.
Yeah, Govel has the initiative now.
Just a
With
moment.
the start of battle skill. That's okay. These guys are still more than strong enough to deal with these units. I don't know, I was expecting the last fight to be a little bit more challenging.
Let's get
But again, I think the challenge of this fight, or this battle, is more just the length.
The way of war.
With all the force of a raging lion, none will suffer my pain again.
Hey, my coat's shinier.
For all of Astorius.
Perhaps I'll purchase a good book to celebrate. Foolishness.
We still have plenty of time, too, on the timer, which is nice.
We march.
I'll let Fran take care of them.
At your service.
Actually, I want to hasten call Adel. Oh, I can.
Much appreciated.
You're resting.
Time to go.
You know what? You can come join us, Athelion.
I will.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
Requested.
I've arrived.
I won't lose.
You got eyes?
Enjoy this. Be my shield.
Yeah, it's basically like the Fire Emblem post-game maps that they usually give you, or the DLC
Don't move.
for some of the newer games.
That must have hurt.
Oh, we're fighting both of the Elven representatives here. Oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye.
I suggest you be more careful.
Good, Griffin.
Ooh, yeah, get that XP.
Thief in the biz.
Both of us are quite pleased.
For the safety of our people.
Feel good about that.
Keep getting sharper.
I did it.
I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, we get to fight Gamel a second time. Because we do encounter him twice.
Consider it done.
I'll handle this.
I don't want Celeste to fight
To the
fight
skies.
Ralinor. Where's Fran? He's over here.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
Gee, technically I could just jump in the catapult and start hitting. Well, that's Baltro. I could just jump in the catapult and hit Baltro, right?
Witness the might of an angel.
That might be hilarious.
If I have to. This'll be fun.
Let us proceed with caution.
No, stop stealing my money.
Do your worst. Steady on!
Fear not! My blade beckons.
Together now! I have you!
with my aid.
Never in doubt.
Yes, level up.
I'll not let this go to waste.
Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
I really do like that everyone's getting a chance to fight today.
Diligence are sweet indeed.
It's a nice way to show everyone off.
Even better than Clive now.
Because, of
Nothing's
course,
stopping me now.
like last stream, there are some squadrons that just didn't get a chance to really fight.
Merely say the word. My steed is
What would you
swifter
have
than
me
the
do?
wind.
I'm on my way.
Let devotion shine through. An astute strategy.
Onward.
Okay, you're still moving, you're still moving.
Where should I go next?
Well, I can hit you guys too. Oh, I can hit this. I kind of want to get rid of the barricades here.
'Tis ours.
My duty is complete.
This should be quick.
Gamel versus Gamel.
Where are you looking?
And Celeste versus Celeste and Mandarin versus Mandarin.
Do you want
Wait, their formation is exactly the same as mine, except without Tatiana.
Forgive me.
Oh, bye Celeste.
Purging the ill humors.
Gotcha.
If I must. How tiresome. Return to us.
That's how it's done.
The parting resurrection is very useful.
Better and better.
I would expect nothing less.
This power weighs heavy.
Not bad for an ex-thief.
There's always more to learn.
My griffin will get a treat for this. I'll handle this.
Because then I can just use Tatiana to heal themselves.
I shall persevere.
Well, there's a rain effigy here I could use to get to Gailey. Yeah, this one seems like it might be too far anyways.
Let me do.
Oh no, it's not. I can actually do it. Okay. Thanks, Millie. You're so useful.
Allow me. Very well. My wings shall take me. I make haste.
I'm prepared for anything.
What would you have me
Who
do?
wants to kill Baldro?
To the skies.
How can I assist? Consider it done. The time is at hand. To me.
Actually, no. You guys can go for Gailey once the rain
I've arrived.
Whatever I can.
finishes.
We march.
Elaine, your level's too high. Give someone else a
I
chance.
understand.
The time is at hand.
You just stand by over
Path
here.
is set. Good.
Words will do us little good.
Take a good look.
Allow me. Feel better.
You cool. Aim and
Oh, there we go. Unify's combo worked.
A respite.
Get wrecked, Gailey.
For you. The winds blow in our thing.
My strength knows no bounds. I'm stronger than ever before.
Big things coming.
my bow's feeling lighter than ever.
My strength grows by leaps and bounds.
Hi, Gailey.
I expect you knew this would happen.
Finally, another sergeant. Not that I'm going to use him.
I suppose I have
You can
to.
just-
I'm going.
I forgot what his voice sounded like. It's been so long since we heard him.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter
Oh, there's a
than the
campfire
wind.
here. That's nice.
We march.
Yeah, you know what? We can all gather by the gather around the campfire and sing the campfire song.
I stand ready.
Oh, you guys can get out of the catapult, I guess.
One thrust of the lance is all I need. Don't despair! We can do this! Yield! Well then. On my honor as a knight.
I've much room to improve.
Are you impressed yet?
My lance grows ever sharper.
I can't wait for my next fight.
Well, poor Athelian's gonna take forever to get there. I mean, Liza's lagging behind, but that's
Witness the
fine.
might of an angel.
These guys can fly, so they can just cut
I take
across.
to the skies.
I won't lose!
You got eyes?
I'll try some cool attack animations.
Wrong. In my sight. Save one for you.
My revenge.
Easy there. I'll cleanse your soul.
Save one.
You serve me now.
He just resurrected her.
Don't rush to your doom.
Be taking that. Little.
Purging the ill humor.
Embrace your demise.
This should help. Take better care of yourself.
We make a
getting
great
sharper.
team. I hope I can help.
Okay, she can kill him.
Can I
Sweet.
assist?
I stand ready. At your service.
Fran and Celeste are around the same XP,
Understood.
so I don't mind.
It's mine now.
It's mine now.
Now then.
You'll never win.
Oh sweet, this one's actually a base, so I can deploy people from here.
Easy there.
Not that I have anyone to deploy from here, but
Just in.
That's how it's done.
Best thief in the biz.
Both of us are quite pleased.
For the safety of our people.
Feel good about that.
There's always more to learn.
I need to stand still. Just from I'll handle this. I stand ready. At once.
Here we
Nowhere
are.
is too far.
let's give another hasten call.
I feel wonderful.
Awaiting
Oh,
final
Athelian.
I'll
instructions.
show you what I can do.
You can cut through here, I guess.
All right then.
Just say the
Same
word.
with you, Liza.
You got it. In the name of the liberation. At your service. Understood.
I
Guys can gather
understand.
here.
Pass down your mandate.
Renice caught up to
Departing at
everyone.
once.
Barely any effort.
Oh, wait, who's this? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a Ridio.
Our next move
Standing
is
by.
equally vital.
Okay, there we go. Nice stamina. You guys are level 43. You're like higher than 45 for the most part. You're 44.
I stand ready.
Fran could really use the XP. Oh, but she can't take down these guys. Unless... Oh, she's not close enough.
Nowhere is too far. Sir.
You guys back off just slightly.
An astute strategy.
Much.
I might as well use my Valor points.
You can do
Fine
this.
choice.
I stand ready. Understood.
I've arrived.
As you
Good.
requested.
No mercy.
Allow me to aid you.
Well met. I'll not be outdone. I'll fix you up. Now. This will be easy.
We still have to do Pistorius and Albion.
can help. Be restored. Better
Diligence
keep this going.
pays dividends.
I'm not done with you
Nowhere
yet.
is too far.
Finish him. Okay, who wants XP?
Have you need of my skill?
I'm prepared for anything. The time is at hand.
Let
We might have
devotion
to.
shine
Oh, you
through.
can
I
one shot
understand.
Alcina.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Time to go. I will.
I rise to any a brisk flight.
If I have to.
These guys are never gonna catch up.
This'll be fun.
What shall I do next?
You're nothing.
Give me my XP.
Good thing I'm here.
Bye, Ridial. I'm sorry.
My training's paid off. Let's see just how strong I can get. In His Highness's honor. 'Tis the fruit of my labor. Gotta keep getting stronger. All to protect my home. Dead and buried. I stand ready. At once.
We march. Onward. How can I assist? Consider it done.
Pass down your mandate. I make haste. To defend those I care for.
No backing down.
Allow me.
That won't work.
Get her.
I'll assist you. Steady.
Kneel. A respite.
No stopping us!
For you.
Have some of this.
Ooh, yeah.
Just a moment. Such is the way of war.
With all the force of a raging lion, none will suffer my pain again.
Hey, my coat's shinier.
For all of Bastorius.
Perhaps I'll purchase a good book to celebrate.
Oh, hey, Alcina, you're gonna join us too.
We march on.
Okay, you seem okay.
How might I age as swift as possible?
To me.
Don't keep me waiting. As you say. I've secured the area.
What would you have me do?
Okay, come join us,
I'm
Celeste.
on my way.
Here comes Pistorius. Oh, that's a... Oh, Pistorius is very small.
At your service.
I'm right here.
Well, I kind of want to try using Alcina. Use her against Conrad.
But of course.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. At your service. Nowhere is too far. At your service. At once. Face me and be cut down.
Oh, Athelian's actually in range for a magical assist. Oh, was that Dinah's unit? Oops. I mean, not oops. I still meant to kill her, but...
Fighting me yet.
He's charging up. Better get him.
Onward! Observe greatness. Better keep this going. Higher still. I blossom ever brighter. Nothing's stopping me now.
Diligence pays dividends.
Victory is ours.
Oh, you actually dropped a weapon.
Nowhere is too far.
Oh,
Sir.
I want Alcina to fight Conrad.
As you say.
I've arrived.
At your service.
Much stronger than ever.
Oh, Liza actually caught up.
Let devotion an astute strategy.
There we go. I just want to see Alcina's animations. Here, you got a healing assist.
Sorry to disturb you.
Since she is a unique unit that we haven't really gotten to use ourselves. Oh, look at these guys just flexing off all their damage.
You'll pay for that. I won't make this easy.
Aim and
Oh, he has Unify. Oh no!
steady.
Out of my way!
Care for some poison? Barely a note. I always knew I would win.
The time is at hand.
I guess you can resurrect. I want to see if I can get Alcina to level up just once. Oh, no, you die from that.
What is it?
Oh, that werewolf
I
unit
stand
is
ready.
a little bit of a problem.
My wings shall take me. As you've ordained.
At your service. Victory
Failure
awaits.
is not an option.
You go for them. I want Alcina to get Riemann.
Done.
I've arrived.
I'll show you what I'll handle it.
How might I understand?
There's too many people on the map.
As you
Requesting
requested.
further command. I've no allowance for...
Allow me.
The magical assist actually...
Allow me to aid.
There we go.
Let us regroup.
Forward!
Heads up.
Pistorius area seems kind of small here, but I'm not complaining. I mean, Pistorius and Albion were shorter than the others, so...
Protect me.
And we had less people that we recruited.
Providence.
Set ablaze.
Be purified.
Fight on. Behind me.
This'll be fun. Oh, curative light. On it. Baneful pests. I'll gather my magic.
I am your shield and resist you.
Ooh, that hurt. Someone get this bear.
It's a miracle.
Scorching fire.
There we go.
Curse your fate.
My aim shall never fail me.
Don't keep me waiting.
Alcina, you finish him off.
Nobody's dying here.
Let's give some more...
I can do this.
There we go, beautiful.
I swear it. Just say the word. Yep.
Oh, she's still going for it. Oh, that's okay.
Wings of white.
I didn't want Rhaenys to keep attacking, but that's okay.
Allow me to heal you.
We shall prevail.
We've still got more fight nuts.
The winds blow ever stronger.
You are protected.
Fight on.
Flames of crimson.
Oh, light!
I shall ease your pain.
My bow is my strength.
My eternal thanks, O heavenly. Another cobble in the road to restoration.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit? May this holy strength serve you well.
All to best serve the Orthodoxy.
The way forth is clear. Have you need of my skill? Departing at once.
I I'm right here.
Cena, you go for
Pass down your mandate.
Rhaenys, you can go
Make
here.
haste.
Everyone else, literally. Except maybe Gailey. That's fine.
Very well. I've no allowance for mercy.
Battle beckons.
We shall prevail.
Oh, we're fighting Beaumont, the child slaver dude.
The heavens watch over me.
Oh, Providence.
Scorching fire. Behind me. Forth.
Hey Angora, welcome to the stream.
Do you see? Your end has come. Oh, curative light.
Right up.
Yeah, get him.
I shall tend your wounds.
Curse your fate.
Pierced clean through.
I soar to new horizons. In the name of Pontifex Arant.
Have I always held such potential?
Auk really looks like he could be Nigel's son or
Your
something.
undying effort comes true refinement.
I offer a most humble prayer in holy gratitude.
Beaumont, could you go join the enemy again? I don't really want you. This was the guy that, like,
Fly ever true.
was like a child slaver in the orphanage, and we fought him once in Cordia and once in Pistorius, and then afterwards he turned over a new leaf and then guarded the frickin' orphanage where he was traumatizing the children.
My duty is complete.
Terribly sorry, but he'll go no further.
Shall I assist you?
Wait, I don't actually kill him, he has like a sliver of HP after this?
Bad time.
I just want Alcina to level up once.
Welcome.
I've had enough of you. Steel your resolve.
Watch and learn.
Enough.
Take you. Cower before me.
Oh, goodbye.
Rot from within.
Go. Out of my way.
Adore.
Heed me, fire.
Did she just say adorable when she got hit by the spell and it did like nothing to her?
It was inevitable. How kind of you.
Okay, who am I fighting over here?
Merely say the word. The time is at hand. Onward. How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
No, Gailey, you can stay behind actually.
Yes, yes.
Nobody's dying here.
Prepare to be run through. You face me.
Cut with your wits. I'll carve through your defense.
We're getting there. We're getting there. You know, I should probably do a mid-battle save just in case.
Don't worry. No way.
Grant me your strength.
Your strength. You
Easy now.
Take strength.
in faith.
Let me.
A curse upon
I'll help. Healing.
Fine job. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Actually, come to think of it, Gailey's my only male sergeant character, which means we haven't seen the male sergeant win
Another
pose.
step forth.
In service of the crown. May the Father smile upon me.
Maybe I should get him to come fight. Like one thing.
What is it?
You can start moving north, I guess.
I'll see it done.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
I feel like I should just get everyone else to start moving north.
All right then.
Do your worst.
Witness my power!
Arrest it.
Yeah, you, sir, do a victory pose for me. I need to see your victory pose. Give me your best victory pose. I'm surprised we didn't... I mean, I know Chloe's like an important starter character, and that's why her class is kind of semi-unique in our army, although it's not unique among enemies.
I shall endure.
But at least with Lex, we got 2 fighters, so you'd think we'd get at least 2 sergeants.
I'll not let this go to waste.
Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
I'm even better than Clive now.
Nothing stopping me now.
Naturally. I'm prepared for anything. How can I assist?
Alcina, can you finish up with Riemann over there? Thank you.
I've seen enough. Sorry to disturb you.
This is for you.
Rot from within. Nope. I knew I would win.
Oh, I just noticed the Alcina we get also gets her outfit changed to blue. But Berengaria didn't change her outfit to blue, neither did Nigel's.
Hope you're paying me more for this.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Everything for him.
How's that for good?
Know your place in this world. As you say.
I stand ready. Understood.
What is it?
Let devotion shine through.
I hope I can help.
You know, I'll just get Elaine to fight Elgor.
To me. I'm prepared for anything.
No, actually, I'll get Adel to do it.
Swifter than the wind.
Elaine can just
Onward.
hang out.
I'll take it off your hands.
Now then. One thrust of the lance is all I need.
I'll end you all.
I've faith in you.
I'll take that.
It's for you!
I shall protect you. How sad.
You're mine!
Let's have some fun.
Don't despair!
Think not.
And I!
You'll see no more.
We can do this!
I'll take that.
I as well! I'll not let you!
Learn your place! Not gonna lose!
I'll never yield. Embarrassing.
I shall ease your pain.
I have you.
There we go.
On my honor as a knight.
I've much room to improve.
Are you impressed yet?
My lance grows ever sharper.
I can't wait for my next fight.
Oh, hey, Elgor. Oh, I didn't really look at my new units. We have freaking Beaumont over here. And we have Elgor. So Elgor,
I have you.
I wanna see his victory pose too.
Merely say the word. I ride at once. Time is at hand. To me.
Okay. Now everyone can start moving
Why,
north.
thank you.
A simple matter.
Just say the word.
I like how you just hear muffled voices of everyone. Oh wait,
How
you
can I
move too.
assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
Where's Liza?
If I have to.
I'm gonna vitalize these guys. That's really OP, the fact that it's an AoE.
Just say the word.
I've
Our
arrived.
next move.
Here we are. We have you. The path is set.
Okay, here comes Albion. Oh, very few units. Okay, where's Gaily? Okay, Beaumont, I need you to move away so I don't accidentally target you.
Your orders, then.
Where's my flyers? Okay. Hasten call.
Failure is not an option.
Did I get Elgor with that? Okay. Elgor. Elgor, you're not actually very strong. You can take on that guy, I guess. Or maybe it's not that you're not strong, it's just you're a bad matchup.
I have you! I suppose I have to.
Same with you, Gaily, you're not very good either. Oh, you're actually good against Nigel, what the heck?
I'm going.
Everyone else, go this way. Who needs XP? I can't see, there's too many units. Sharon needs... Oakley needs a little bit of XP.
Nobody's dying here. Yep.
Hilda's okay. Where's... Okay. Celeste definitely needs it.
Help.
Okay, she can wipe out this side of the map herself.
Understood.
Hilda, you can go with... Alcina,
Don't
you can also
keep
move
me
out of the way.
waiting. It'll be done.
Your orders?
Hilda
A
can move to the
brisk
front.
My wings
Rhaenys,
shall
you can
take
move
me, as
back.
you ordained.
Witness the might of an angel.
Oakley, you can go over
Your
here.
will shall be done.
What
I've
next,
arrived.
Your Highness?
Oh, dang it. Of course,
Your
Elaine
villainy
got there
and
first.
My blade will author your demise.
This should be quick.
I'm not worried.
For Bastorius!
The Fae protect us.
I'm trying to like rig all the XP in my favor, but
Shall repel you.
things don't always go according to plan.
I grow stronger.
Futile.
Let's have some fun.
One more push.
Well, this is actually good for me because the angels get stat boosts in the daytime, so
Healing
it's
you.
nighttime now.
My blade beckons.
Oh, bye, Athelion.
We're not finished.
You're safe with me.
How will you fare?
Oh, this is the paladin dude. This is Joseph's friend, or old friend.
There's no escape.
Yeah, the Beastman characters get bonuses during the nighttime, and then angels get bonuses during the daytime. Time passes naturally during a battle, but there's a rare item you can use if you want to forcefully change it from day to night, but I think I only have like 2 or 3.
I stand for all elfkind.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda, my bowstring grows tauter.
I'm pleased with this.
Oh, hey Jimmy Yuman-chan, welcome to the stream, thanks for stopping by.
Impressive, aren't I?
Thank you for the bit, I appreciate it.
Easy enough.
We'll wait for everyone to... Oh, there we go, Elgor, get him.
What shall I do next?
Show me your win pose.
Allow me to aid you.
Don't be shy. You can't hit me.
We fight as one! Don't go dying on me!
How sad. I'll help you out.
Why do you guard for your allies, Elgor, when you just take damage from it?
A joke.
Oh no! Elgor! You had one job! And that was to stay alive. He died. He was... I realized halfway through that battle that he was the one that was gonna die because he keeps guarding for his allies. I want to see his win pose. I mean, you can see it from the gallery, but... Elgor. You had one job, man. You had one job. This is why you lost to us, Elgor. We see, unlike Alcina, he also keeps his armor red. Or, yeah, so Alcina's the only one of the Dark Marcuses that changes to blue. It's so oddly specific.
Nowhere
Fran,
is
you're
too
still
far.
here.
At once.
Wait, does Elgor stand a chance against any of these guys? Well, I guess here.
I have you!
I believe I've arrived.
My griffin's
Oh,
nervous.
that's not good. Oh, that's not
If you
good.
want me, then have me.
My strength is with you.
Oh, light!
No, I must.
I hate feather bows.
To shred with you! To the offensive!
Submit!
I shall raise my guard!
The winds blow ever stronger.
I'm here with you.
Yeah, get a Hildud.
In a world. Are you all right? I'm here to help.
Learn your limits.
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
Chaos shall never reign again.
All for the sake of my healing. A little closer to my former strength.
The crown grows lighter with each passing day.
To the next.
Okay. Well, I think Jerome's coming. I
What
want
would you have me do?
you to
I'm
get
on
the
my
XP.
way. I stand ready. I depart.
Where's Gailey? Okay.
What is it?
What is it?
I'll see it done.
I've reached my destination.
We're still not even halfway through our time.
Face your
They gave us a lot of time for this one.
You'll never win.
Oh, goodbye, Camel. He doesn't like sword masters very much.
This should help.
But sword masters don't like archers very much either.
Save with our might combined.
We've lost enough already.
What's wrong? Hey, thanks.
It seems you need this.
Oh, good job. Camel, you're alive.
Griffin!
Better and better.
I would expect nothing less.
This power weighs heavy.
Not bad for an ex-thief.
Keep getting sharper.
I did it!
Okay, Oclise is gonna get that kill, so she can get XP. You guys are fine, you guys are fine. Elgor's gonna get you. Ailey's gonna get Nigel, although he's not gonna be able to finish him off. Let's get... Who wants XP?
If
You.
I have to. You got it. I stand ready.
You get a hastened call, you get a hastened call, you get a hastened call.
A
My
shrewd
eternal
decision.
gratitude.
Actually, you know what I should do? I should just get Alcina to watch the watchtower.
But of course.
I'll not fall!
Hey Cole, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
You asked for this!
Well, suddenly you're doing better. Okay, I want to use an item. I really... You just need one victory, man. Oh, come on. I'm wasting my items on you. He's still at 50? Oh, don't tell me he dies. Oh no. I'm gonna lose this fight. Well, that's fine.
This is for you.
I was just trying to be cool, but whatever.
Witness a miracle.
Maybe if I Valorous order him, but is it worth it? Coddling Elgor?
Try and keep up.
You'll be okay.
Oh, you know what? I should have healed him. Oh no, never mind. He just got healed.
Be purified.
Oh no, there goes Elgor. Elgor, you are useless.
Not looking great.
Oh, that still counts as a win. I think because proportionally I still did more.
I stand ready.
No.
I'll be there soon.
I guess I might as well withdraw Linnea
No
now.
time to falter.
Wait, no, she needs to move here to withdraw.
Make haste.
They're ours.
I feel like I've invested items in him now. I need to do it. Well, you know what I should do? I should put some
what I can do.
people in range to give him some support.
Pass down your mandate. I make haste.
They're ours.
I'm prepared for anything. I ride at once.
Can you survive, my lance?
Hey Gaily, show us your win pose. Do a better job than Elgor over there.
Stay back. Now! I trust you. I'm your shield.
Does this suit you?
Stay back. Cannot let it here.
All according to...
There we go. Oh, wait, we did see Gaely's win pose at the very beginning of the game when he was fighting alongside Linnea. Okay, well
What is it?
that's all you needed to do. Who wants to finish off Nigel? Who needs XP? Fran probably
At your
does.
service.
Oh, you can't finish him off.
Allow me.
Hilda, do you want this?
It shall be done.
I'll handle
Celeste? Actually, you know what? Celeste, you do it.
this. Understood.
I rise to any challenge.
They're ours.
We march. To me.
Where am I off to
Come for
next?
me, have you?
What now?
They're ours. I have you.
Now I've arrived.
A temporary retreat.
I'll not go easy on you.
He actually gets fought inside the basilica. Or inside the church.
Maybe you can protect us.
Yeah, Dark Knights and Feather Shields have such funny debuffed animations.
Can you match me?
Grant them succor.
I'll crush them.
The end is not.
Not finished yet.
You see this? I'm done with you.
Not bad. Not a chance.
Dang angels.
Better heal up.
Momentum is with us.
Not even surprised.
Witness the
You keep
might
going.
of an angel.
Ours. I have you. I'll end you all.
Here, have a ranged assist
I got you.
and a magical assist for the heck of it.
Don't be shy. Hut.
Allow me to heal you.
Dang Featherstave.
Let's have some fun. I'm unstoppable.
shall exercise justice.
Out of my sight!
I shall ease your
It almost sounded like he just said the B word.
All you got?
Look at Elgor, look at him laughing. Okay, Elgor. You've done everything I want you to do. You guys are level 43. What about Fran? She needs. Oh, you need XP.
Understood.
Oh, so Natio's unit actually looks like it's tough to take down because it's just so defensive.
What would you have me do?
Well, you know what? I'll get Celeste to do it. I'll get Fran to take down Nigel.
Merely say the word.
Or is she
At
okay?
your service.
Well, she can't take down Nigel.
You'll not be disappointed.
You know what? You
Your
take down.
wish
Okay,
shall
we'll
be
switch
done.
targets. You take down Senatio. Fran will take down
I
Badokia.
stand ready. At once.
Yeah, exactly. Elgor served his purpose. In fact, I'll move him over here so I don't keep accidentally selecting him.
Your
Same with
orders,
you, Gaily. You can
Yes, yes.
get out of here.
Any who bar my path must perish.
Let us regroup.
Yield to me.
There we go.
Behind you,
You've nothing to fear.
witness a miracle.
Right, Sharon can remove the feather bow debuff. If only I could hit these guys.
A temporary fix.
You're mine. Witness my faster than the wind. With a single stroke.
Getting worked up here.
Allow me.
I shall tend your wounds.
Not finished yet.
Get back here, Senatio.
I'll smash them good.
You're mine. We've nothing to fear. Greater strength to keep Sharon safe.
This is nothing.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Oclese.
A little bit of tricorn pride for you.
Getting stronger by the day.
An offering to the heavens. Witness the might of an I take to the skies.
Okay, there we go. Everyone's getting their XP.
Well met. Victory will be ours. It's mine to lose. I did it! As expected of Cornian royalty. In His Highness's honor. 'Tis the fruit of my labor. Gotta keep getting stronger. All to protect my home. It seems you've misjudged me. Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Where's the lane?
Time
Okay.
is at hand.
He's gonna need to start moving towards this.
Onward.
Time to go. I will.
Where's Liza?
Nobody's dying here. Yep.
Where's Ramona? Where's Ramona? Oh, I left her behind.
An astute strategy.
Adel? Where's Adel?
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the
I
wind.
claimed it as our own.
I'll handle this.
I'm on my
In
way.
the name of the liberation.
Oh, I didn't even defeat... Oh, okay. Hi.
What would you have me do?
There he is. Oh, I thought this was gonna be Gerard. It's actually just straight up Elaine. Elaine, Joseph, Scarlet, Lex, and Chloe. Hey, look, it's the party I usually use with them. Except I got rid of Joseph in favor of Sylvie for this match. See, the thing is, Lex, Scarlet, Chloe, and... Well, Joseph doesn't count. These three are unpromoted. Like, why would they do that? If they wanted this to be a challenge, why would they leave them unpromoted? It's just a weird decision. Oh, dang it, he just healed. He just healed, so now suddenly he's able to outdo Celeste. If only she reached him like just a fraction of a second earlier. I wonder if using a Empowering Drought makes a difference. I wish I could like preview to see if these things actually made a difference. Nope, it doesn't make a difference. Dang it, I wanted a little bit of XP for her.
Allow me to mend your wound.
I am your shield.
Wait, I just noticed he has like a golden legionnaire. Oh, we do kill one guy. We killed two of them.
Stay back. Behind me.
If I must.
Look at me good.
You want some?
Set ablaze.
Wait, how is it that we lose this fight?
Take better care of yourself.
The combat forecast looks like it was wrong, but that can't be.
Scorching fire.
What? It feels like it calculated it before they got revived, because I definitely won that. I killed like 3 of their dudes. Okay, whatever. Game.
I hope I can help.
That's just okay. That's just kind of
You'll
odd.
not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
I'll handle this.
What next, Your
Falling
Highness?
back.
I'll not go easy on you.
Got me. I'm your shield.
It's mine now. Not bad.
Stay back.
It's that dang legionnaire.
Your shield.
Not finished yet.
Set ablaze.
I was worried there.
No stopping now. Behind me.
Better heal up. Take care of yourself.
Got me good.
Witness my
Is the combat forecast just
Not finished yet.
like consistently wrong for this one unit's fights?
I'm your shield. I'm done with
Better heal up.
Okay, there. Oh, never mind. Okay, there's the burn and the poison.
You've nothing to fear.
Stay back.
Lay down. So hurt.
Got me good.
momentum is with us.
What would you have me do?
Okay, so now Celeste can take them up. According to this, if this is correct, I'm gonna use the silver hourglass just so I don't have to wait for them.
This should be it.
This should be quick.
You got eyes?
Right, because this golden legionnaire guy was actually a unique enemy.
Just in case.
Yeah, he's gonna die from just like fire and poison, I think.
Set ablaze.
Oh wait, no, I don't have the flame bow equipped anymore. I'm just gonna whittle him down 1 HP at a time, I guess.
Not going down easy. Got you a present.
Scorching.
There we go.
I can't give up.
I'll cleanse your soul. I suggest you be more careful. It seems you need this.
I just want XP for Celeste unit. Is that so much to ask for? Wait, he's not dead.
Great team.
Hey, the combat forecast is just straight up wrong. Okay,
What would
I
you
don't.
have me do?
I don't want him to heal himself before I get to him, so I need to do a hasten call, even though I'm like 2 feet away from him.
You have my things.
Good.
What are you thinking next?
I just want XP for Celeste. Take this, Nigel.
In my sight.
That's how it's done.
Best thief in the biz.
Both of us are quite pleased.
For the safety of our people.
Feel good about that. There's always more to learn.
My griffin could use a rest. I'll handle this.
Witness the might of an aim. I depart.
We march.
The lane actually fares pretty
Time's
well.
at hand.
Now
Fine
down.
choice.
I might as well use my valor points.
Much
Victory
appreciated.
awaits.
I'm prepared for anything.
just a little overkill.
What is it? All right then.
We march.
Actually, first I need to reclaim this. I need to claim this base.
'Tis ours.
Healy just sounds evil all the time, even when he's good.
To me. You face me.
We didn't even end up using half our time. Which is good, that means they gave you extra.
You'll move no further.
Will not fail.
You have my aid.
Sorry, Joseph, I'm sorry I didn't bring you to the final battles. You're just not as useful. That's what you get for shielding everyone, Elaine. You should have learned from Elgor.
Easy now.
Raging tempest.
This is it.
Squirt.
I have you.
Well, Elaine, you did so much damage.
We march on. Just leave it to Lex. I must never yield.
Take notes, Lex. I won't hold you back.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Well fought.
I also like how it said defeat Baltro at the beginning, but... We defeated 54 units. Holy smokes. Wait, I got a ton of money. Oh, that's why there were wandering red enemies in this area before. That's why those enemies weren't linked to a town. Oh. Yeah, thanks, guys. That was fun, but I wished it was more of a challenge, but that's okay. Linnea, Millet, Beaumont, Gailey, Alcina, Elgor. Oh, see, I was looking at the class registry yesterday because I'm making my thumbnail for the videos, and there were still like 5 to 10 backgrounds that were unknown to me, and I don't know why. But now that they're unlocked, they might have been like cutscene only areas or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure I fought in every. I mean, I've done every quest in the game, so I've fought in every location. Unless it's just like variants of certain spots, like this background is this area but on fire, or this area but it's poisoned. Something. We'll have a look at that too. We'll have a look at that. You may now attempt the battle stage Dying Breath of an Empire Fallen as many times as you wish. That gave so much XP. And I was actually able to spread out. Oh, hey, Amalia. So apparently now, like, there's like random possessed Amalias just wandering around the map. Oh, they're not wandering. And if you fight them, you get like items and stuff. Oh, she demolishes most people. How is she able to demolish so many people solo? I mean, she has 477 HP, which is impossible for our Amalia, so... Here, I'll beat you fair and square instead of using my trick method.
Let me.
I'll prove that I can beat her fair and square.
Don't stop now.
You won't hurt my friends.
You can't.
No dodgy boy strat. This is mono e mono. Well, mono e 5 mono. Ooh, ow! Ow! Elaine is so powerful. Like, his strength is incredible. I got 40 divine shards. Oh, she just respawns around the world. Okay. Oh, there's multiples of her. Oh, hi. Very cool, I guess. Okay, I want to go buy the thing from Grand Corinne now. Now that I have money. Wait. This... Oh, what the? I can change Alcina back into a witch. Instead of a Dark Marcus. Why is she the only one here, though? I mean, the Dark Marcus is way cooler. And I already have a witch. Is she the only one that's actually standing around, or is like the other characters I just recruited still also here? I don't see like Elgor or Gailey or Beaumont. I think she's the only one, maybe specifically just so you can change your class if you so wish. That's really odd. But I'm glad they let you do that, but it's very odd. I mean, Millie's here because she was always here. That's very odd. I don't see any of my other new characters.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place. Done and done. Be seeing ya.
Welcome, welcome. Bye now.
Okay, so she could do magic supports. What about Elgor? Cover HP and stamina faster when garrisoned. Lose faster at night. Okay. And of course, they don't have report conversations. Oh, I can't even view them here anyways. What about if I do the library? Oh, you can actually like, oh, you can click on these. That's kind of cool. Oh, you can see her in her queen outfit here. So there's Elaine. Actually, let's look at regular Elaine. I miss seeing him. Okay, so let's look at. I guess it doesn't tell me which backgrounds are new. I wouldn't know which ones are new. Yeah, I'll just scroll through them. I don't want to click on all of them because there's just so many. Oh, these ones are new. Elheim Bridge, Elheim Forest. Elheim Forest ablaze. Wait, no, never mind. They're all marked as new because it's my first time visiting them on this screen. I usually visit them from the title screen, so it thinks that they're all new. Well, that's not helpful. I like how the locations are just very distinct. Like, each one looks very distinct from each other. Like, you know, maybe a couple of them might look similar to each other because they just have a bunch of trees, but each one is very colorful, has a unique palette, looks like the architecture of each continent is distinct from one another, so you can at least tell which continent it's from, if not which town it's from, for the main cities. It's actually pretty impressive. Even just from the thumbnails, you can see that they're all distinct from each other. Yeah, I think some of these, the ones I added, are like cutscene ones. The thing is, you can, for the class registry, you can look at all the classes, but you can only look at their battle animations, not their out of battle animations, like their cutscene animations. It also means some locations, which are, for example, cutscene only or indoors, you can't put mounted units in them because they are just not programmed. Oh yeah, because earlier we had the Grand Korean Plaza unlocked, which is like with the glowy evil circle, but Grand Korean Plaza was not. So they just added Grand Korean Plaza as one of them. I think the hot spring's new too. Oh, and then of this one for the ending of the game. See, and then you can change the weather and the daytime. Except this one doesn't have those variations. But like if I choose, for example, oh yeah, see, with this background, I can't choose High Lord Elaine because he's a mounted unit. And mounted units can't stand on this background because they're not programmed to. Okay. That did not take as long as I thought. It was shorter than the... Actually, I'm not sure if it was shorter. I think it was definitely shorter than the final battle. But then the final battle also had like a bunch of cutscenes and stuff too, so that made it even longer. Okay, now that... Okay, we're officially done the game now. We have everything. Let's spend some time and talk about the game, which I was going to do yesterday during the credits, but we didn't have the time. I actually made a list of things I wanted to talk about. And I started saying this stuff yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to finish, so I'll start from the top. This game was really fun. I love the battle system, and like I would love to see more Unicorn Overlord games or games that use this type of battle system, although I think it might be a little bit unlikely, at least for the near future, but one can hope. Now, like I like Fire Emblem, I like strategy games, and Fire Emblem is kind of like my favorite foremost, you know, strategy video game, but I have been getting tired of the series because I feel like they haven't really been, you know, they add new mechanics and stuff, but nothing that's really been, I don't know, new and fresh in my opinion. Now, that's not saying I don't like Fire Emblem. Like, I really liked Fire Emblem Engage because it really felt like they brought the series home back to its, you know, classic gameplay the way I liked it, along with the ring mechanic or whatever, which, you know, whatever. But I've been looking for, like, you know, maybe wanting to get a series that is adjacent to Fire Emblem, but not quite Fire Emblem, and this really scratches that itch. The fact that it's kind of like, you're not on a grid, and you can just move around wherever, is kind of nice, but they still have things like, you know, forests and mountains and stuff that block your way or impede your movement, which basically gives you the same feel. But what really breaks it apart is the whole squadron system. I like the fact that you can make these squadrons, and then there's such intricate interactions between all the different classes, and you can basically get an infinite number of combinations. Because, you know, again, Fire Emblem, you have things like the weapon triangle, right? But here, it's so much more deep than that. Like, you have, you know, these units are good at dodging, but these units are good at hitting units that are good at dodging, but these units are weak against magic, but these units have, like, are strong against this type of... Like, it's not just a, this beats this, this beats this, this beats this. It's like, these things have advantages over these things, but in exchange they have, like, disadvantages for these things. But then you also mash them together in a squadron, where suddenly units could be covering each other's weaknesses, or amplifying each other's strengths, depending on how you do it. And then it entirely depends on the squad that you're fighting, which could also be an infinite number of combinations, which also creates, like, you know, a lot of different strategies. So I think that is really, really fun. And I think the fun of figuring out which squadrons go together is really great. Now, I put a lot of characters together based on support conversations and also grouped based on story, just personally. But you could really group people with anyone and make, like, really fun, interesting builds, which I think is really cool. Which is why there's, like, the online coliseum of this game, where you can create your own units and then send them out and have people try to fight against them or try to make strategies against them, which is super cool. Not to mention all the different items in the game that you can equip to everyone also means that you can adjust your strategies a lot and makes for even more infinite combinations. Plus, you're not restricted just using the named characters. You can go and make generic units and recruit them into your army. And then, like, if you want a team of 5 werewolves, right, or 5 feather bows, be my guest. You can do that with the generic units, which means that you can also make really interesting combinations. Basically, if you really like that sort of thing, you can have an infinite amount of fun with this game. It is a bit unfortunate that once you beat the game, I mean, yes, you can play it again. You can play it again on a higher difficulty, but there isn't really that much new content. I think it'd be cool if you could do, like, user-created maps or something like that. I think it would be really awesome. But of course, that is beyond the scope of the game. But I think it'd be super cool. Or, like, DLC maps. But, you know, Unicorn or Vanillaware usually doesn't do DLC, and also this game probably won't be updated again. I did mention before, this game, unfortunately, they ran out of budget when making it, because the development time for this game was actually quite long. They started making it in the early, like, 2010s, I think. And it just, you know, Vanillaware makes great games, but they usually focus themselves on, like, 1 or 2 projects at a time, and they're usually long-term projects, which, you know, nowadays in the scope of video game industry, it's not super sustainable. So I'm a little bit worried for them, especially since their games don't sell super well. They seem to have more of, like, a niche or cult following. It also, because all their games are, like, slightly different genres, like 13 Sentinels and this game and Muramasa and, you know, Dragon's Crown, they're all a little different. So because of they keep switching genres, which I think is great. I think it's great to explore different genres and, like, different ways of playing and making games, but it's hard to hold a fan base like that, you know? But of course, their art style is consistently really beautiful. Their sprite work is consistently beautiful. Their stories that they tell are consistently fun, I think. Now, so that being said, because of the running out of budget thing, you know, they ran out of budget, the director had to step in and basically fund the last portion of the game with his own pockets. A lot of my critiques about this game could be attributed to that, so I'm not going to be too harsh on it, but there's still a number of things I think could still be improved that I don't think have to do with the budget. Now, let's talk about more things I did like. I liked how when you beat the game, every character got like an epilogue ending where they tell you what happens to the character, but then you can also come here and talk to them. I find in Fire Emblem games, usually games do one of the two, where, well, I think only Path of Radiance does it, where at the end you talk to all the characters, which personally I like that. I feel like it's a little bit more personal. I guess the reason why is because, you know, that game has a sequel, so you can't do the what happened to them years later type of thing. But then the other games, you know, they just give you a written epilogue of what happened to the character. But this game does both of that, so that's kind of nice that we got both of that. I think it's kind of neat that the battles are actually fought on the overworld. It's kind of neat, but it also kind of limits them. For example, when we were fighting Alcina, she was retreating into that tower. It would have been cool if we could go into the tower and there was like a dungeon in there that we could fight. But because we were limited to just fighting on the overworld, that didn't happen. But that being said, it means that when you finish a battle and that area of the world becomes unlocked, you already kind of know your way around, right? You kind of know your way around the area and how to navigate it because you were just in battle there. So that's kind of cool. It makes it feel like the world is more connected. It makes it feel like you're actually like liberating the world as a whole. But again, it does have limitations in map design as well, because it means all the battles are fought outdoors too, right? Yeah, the items and customization, very cool. You can do a lot of like nutty setups. Like I was doing the one with Hilda where you use the Dragoon dive plus like the white rabbit hood or the white cat ear hood combination. You can also do the same thing with like the Trinity Scepter, and then you can also do like with Unify and or Glacial Rain. But you can make all sorts of combos. You could do like a dodging team, you could do a tanky team, you could do a magic focused team, a lot of different things. So again, the items and customization, good. It lends itself to the way the game is built and played. I like the way that you can do the tactics too, the way you can set up the red tactics and the blue tactics and rearrange the order, make not just one, but also two conditions to set when things trigger. I do think it's a little bit confusing. Some of the triggers are nice because if you hover over them, it gives you a longer explanation so you can kind of understand. But some of the triggers, you have to do a little bit of playing around and research to figure out what they really mean. And I find that sometimes there's a few triggers that I would want to add that are not in the game, but maybe they would be if I did a certain combination of other ones, but I would need to figure it out myself. But maybe that's just because I didn't spend too much time in those menus. Most of my time in those menus was spent off stream because I didn't want to make you guys sit through me just, you know, arranging my tactics. But sometimes it would be like an hour. I would spend an hour, sit down, and just rearrange tactics and equipment on characters, and it was kind of fun, to be honest. I'll be easy on the story too. I think they were trying to tell a pretty straightforward story. I think they were trying to harken back, you know, to original Fire Emblem with Marth. You know, we see a lot of the archetypes, like Jagan is kind of like, you know, Joseph, for example, and the whole like, you know, running away and then reclaiming his kingdom and recruiting all the other nations to his cause. You know, it's very Fire Emblem-y. It's obviously like an homage to that, but they did take it a little bit in their own direction, but they didn't stray too far. But I can't really fault them for that, because I think that wasn't their goal. Their goal wasn't to make a super intricate, you know, story. It was just a story as a mechanism to do all their gameplay, which I think is fine. You love Radiant Dawn as your first Fire Emblem game? Oh, awesome. My first one was actually Path of Radiance, and I still love that game a lot. I would love to see Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn get like proper remakes. But yeah, that was my start of it. I started with like Path of Radiance, and then I did like Sacred Stone's Blazing Blade, and then Radiant Dawn. Not to go on a tangent, but like after Radiant Dawn, the series obviously had a big lull, you know, with remake of Shadow Dragon, and you know, wasn't really that good, and then they did Echoes, but then Awakening came and kind of reawakened the series, which is great. I think it's great that it brought a lot of people into Fire Emblem and basically resuscitated the series. There's a lot of things I like about Awakening, but I do think that, you know, the whole marriage and kids thing in that game is an interesting game mechanic, but I think it would have been nice if they only kept it to that game. I didn't like the children mechanic coming back in Fates. Fates was basically too much like trying to copy what Awakening did, and it didn't really do a good job. The story wasn't good. They tried to sell the game to us 3 times by having like Birthright and Conquest and Revelations, which, you know, is a little bit scummy, I think, in my opinion. Or having Conquest be like the hard mode and then Birthright be the easy mode, and if you didn't know that and bought Conquest, you were not expecting that, it might not have been, you know, that. But it really did reawaken the series. Unfortunately, like personally, I know a lot of people got attracted to Fire Emblem because of Awakening, because they're able to date and marry and have kids, and you know, everyone likes romance, and that's an easy selling point for games. Personally, I don't like it when Fire Emblem focuses too much on the romance, because for me it's never been about the romance. And so, you know, when Three Houses came out, when Engage came out, everyone's like, can you date people? Can you marry people? Can you have kids? Like, was the first question on everyone's minds. And personally, you know, I don't even need any of that. It's kind of nice to have, I don't really care for all the romance stuff, which I already talked about in my previous stream of this game when we did the marriage ceremony. That's just personally me, but I think it attracted a lot of people to the series, which is good, but it also attracted a lot of like shipping wars and people arguing online about ships and who they want to ship with and stuff, and I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that. Anyways, that's a tangent. That's a tangent. But that's how I feel about the series. So I'm glad this game is around. I'm glad this game's breathing new life into the strategy genre while hearkening to things I do like from, per se, Fire Emblem. Okay, I think those are all like the things I liked about the game. Let's talk about things I think could be improved. Well, obviously the game has a couple typos in it. We saw a freaking hashtag in the middle of Ridiel's report conversations. I'm just gonna chalk that up to, you know, rushing it near the end, so whatever. Sometimes I feel like the cursor was hard to control because sometimes you'd have a lot of units standing near each other, and you'd want to select a unit and tell them to move to a very specific spot, but then your cursor would try snapping to a unit that is just a couple, like, pixels off, and you're like, no, I don't want to snap my cursor to this unit. I wanted to plant this unit right here beside the unit, and then the cursor would keep trying to snap to place. So sometimes that was a little bit annoying, but I can see why they would do that, just to make it easier, especially if you're playing on the Switch, I guess, where if you're doing it on handheld mode, maybe the, you know, resolution's smaller, so you need more help selecting things. I think in terms of story, it would have been nice to see more of Galerius and Balcho, just because it didn't feel like they were like a constant presence. Balcho a little more, because we saw him a few more times, but Galerius we literally only see at the beginning and then at the end, which I kind of wish they didn't do that. I talked about how the free roam map limits the way that they build the battle stages, but also limits the way you do the story. I think it's super cool that this game just kind of throws you in the world, and it's like, you can explore wherever you want. You can stay in the level 10 areas, but if you want, you can go to the level 20 areas and try them out. Which is cool, but, you know, the stages give you the recommended levels for each one, so it's obviously guiding you, you know, Cornea, Drakenhold, Elheim, Pistorius, Albion, but you could go do Elheim or Pistorius first if you wanted, but then you'd be too over-leveled for Drakenhold, and it wouldn't be a challenge. I think it's too easy to over-level in this game if you even so much as don't play one stage in order, or if you even grind a little bit, you could easily over-level. I didn't do any grinding until the very end of the game when I just grinded for honors and money, right before the final battle, and I feel like I was perfectly on level for everything, if not maybe just a little bit more. So I have a couple friends playing through this game, and of course they want to do it their way, and I'm not going to police them on how they're going to play the game, but some of them were like, oh, I went to Elheim first because I thought it'd be fun, or I wanted the Elven units, and fair on them. But I just keep thinking about, oh, when they get to Drakenhold, it's going to be a cakewalk and it's not going to be fun. Because I like the little difficulty in this game at certain points was kind of fun, but it very easily gets taken away. You know, you almost have to curate your own experience if you want to keep the difficulty on level, playing on just normal mode. So the story also means that because you can go in any direction, you can free all the continents in any order, that the story gets kind of jumbled because all the exposition comes from the Sanctuary section, which for me, I saved right before the final battle, but you could also spread them out if you get married early in the game. But it feels like the story is a little bit disjointed because of that. I think they did a good job with what they were trying to do. They gave you an objective for each continent and what to do, and each one is like its own separate arc. So in some ways the story did work, but as a whole story for the entire game, it felt like there wasn't much unity because they gave you the freedom to free roam the world, right? At least that's the way I kind of see it. But again, the story isn't really the main focus of the game, so I can't really fault them on that. I think it's more just the idea and the concept. But I think it's still something worth considering. Report conversations, it'd be nice if everyone got 3 report conversations with every character they had reports with. But again, I'm going to chalk that up to a budget issue, so understandable but regrettable. I think it'd be cool, but then again, as someone who did all the report conversations, that was a lot. So maybe I don't need that. But it would have been cool. Especially since some characters literally only got 1 support conversation with like 4 other characters. Like Amalia barely got any at all. I think if you're going to make it so some characters have 3 chains or 2 chains, or 1 chains with each of their supports, at least spread it out evenly. You could definitely tell near the end of the game, like the Albion characters and the Pistorius characters have way less reports, and with way fewer people than people in the early game. And again, I'm going to chalk it up to budget issues, but it's a little unfortunate. It also means that at the end of the game, when we got characters like Fidokia and Sinatio, we barely got a chance to use them, and they're interesting classes that we don't get until near the end. Of course, you can recruit generic ones from the tents or the fortresses if you want, but you know, I like using the named characters, and literally you get Sinatio and then suddenly you're on to the final fight, right? I feel like that's a bit of a waste, but it'd be nice if they had like a bunch of quests where you don't recruit new characters that you have to do between Albion and the final battle, just to give you a feel for your completed army, right? I think would have been kind of cool. Now, I understand that in this game, you can recruit generic units at the forts to fill out your army, and those generic units are made so that you can pick almost every class except for some of the unique classes, like obviously Elaine and Virginia and you know, those characters. But it means that you can fill out your army with, if you really like certain types of units, you can really fill out your army with those types of units. Now, I think that's a good and a bad thing, because on one hand, you can build your army exactly the way you like. You can play exactly the way you like. There's infinite combinations of squadrons, which is good, plays towards the game's strengths. What I think is, and obviously the reason why we can recruit generic units is because of the online Coliseum. They literally want people to be able to make any type of squadron they want to upload to the Coliseum. That being said, I wish the individual units had a little bit more individuality. So characters that join you have a class, and then they have 2 personality traits that affect their growth rate. And you can change that with the the special hand mirrors if you want, but you have to pay money for that in the game, which costs quite a bit, and they're limited at the beginning of the game. But in theory, it means you can, if two characters have the exact same personality traits and the same class at the same level, they'll have the identical stats to each other, right? I think it'd be kind of cool if each character had their own individual stats. Like maybe each character had their own, I mean, maybe they don't need their own unique growth rates because the growth rates can be changed and customized, but maybe if each character had their own, I don't know, individual stat caps or bonuses. Like, oh, if you play as, like, this character specifically has like a +2 in speed compared to a generic unit, right? Or this character has a unique personal skill that is unique to them, that sets them apart from others of their class. Like, maybe if Clive and Adol had unique skills that were exclusive to them that would set them apart from each other, for example, right? Besides just having two different growth rates based on those personality traits that you can go and change to be identical if you want. Make the named units more unique, whether it's by stat growths, bonus stats, stat caps, personal skills, etc. I also feel like I like the fact that every character, or every unit, every class, has its own leader skill and valor skill, but let's be honest, a lot of the leader skills and valor skills aren't really that useful. There's like a handful of them that are really useful, and then there's a handful of them that are very situational, and then there's a handful of them that aren't really that useful. Like, most of my squadrons had flying leaders because it was just so useful to have flyers, right? I mean, yes, you can go with arrow supports, magic supports, and healing supports too, but like the flying was just really useful that almost every squadron I could make fly, I wanted to fly. So I think it'd be better if they balanced the valor skills and the leader skills a little bit more, but that's just a minor complaint. I do wish that the characters that join you, the named characters, also had unique color palettes. Now again, you could use the hand mirror to change someone's color palette for an in-game fee, along with changing their stat growths, but like, is it really worth spending that much money in the game when you're short on it if you're not grinding just to change someone's color? The reason why I say that is because, for example, every character that joins you is either colored blue because they're from Cornea, they're colored red because they were originally an enemy, or very rare cases they're colored green like Celeste. But I think it'd be nice if they each had unique palettes. Like maybe like Adol and Clive have the identical outfits. At least make it so, I don't know, Clive has like a blue uniform and Adol has like a red uniform, right? Something to set them apart from each other just a little bit with unique color palettes. I think would have added a lot more to the individuality of the characters. I understand that their colors show who they're marching for or what country they're from, etc. But I think it'd be nice because, you know, like Fire Emblem does that, right? All the characters of the same class, unless they're unique, have the same outfit, but the characters that join you at least have unique color combinations on their outfit. It'd be kind of nice if they did that here too. Also, some of the characters' class promotions, kind of ugly. Like, a lot of the promotions are normal, like Lex's class, Fighter to Vanguard, I think is a natural progression, right? It's the same armor, same stance, but they add on a few extra pieces of armor and a few extra pieces of decor. Or Chloe, right? From Soldier or whatever to Sergeant, more or less the same. But to go from like a knight to a great knight, that outfit change is atrocious, I think. Clive and Adol look so much better as just regular knights than great knights. And when they're great knights, they're identical to Renault and Jerome. It's the exact same armor with no interesting coloration. Or Elaine. I think Elaine has a really cool armor design as his base class. His promoted class, yeah, it gets a horse. I wish they didn't add all the chainmail to him. I don't think it looks as good. Also, because Elaine's one of the characters you're probably going to promote first, means that you promote him super early, and then suddenly he's stuck in this outfit for the rest of the game. I wish that he still had... Like, I'm thinking of like Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, where like Ephraim, when he promotes, he gets a horse and a little bit of extra armor, but it's more or less still the same armor. I wish Elaine did that too. A lot of the classes are locked to only male or female. Some classes have both, like Breakers, for example, but a lot of them don't. Like, there's only female clerics, there's only female Wyvern riders, there's only female Griffin riders, and I can understand why they would do that because it takes a lot of work to draw new sprites and color them and animate them. And again, budget, right? But I think it would have been nice to at least have some of the classes be available to both male and female. Even if it means maybe their body sprite looks almost identical, right? You don't need to make a unique body between the male and the females just because you want to give the females boobs, but it'd be nice if maybe some classes look the same between male and female just so that you had the option of having male and female characters in the same class. I think that would have been cool. The distribution of units was also really weird for the named units. Again, yeah, you can recruit characters generically and make whatever classes you want, but it was just kind of weird that they gave us 4 cavalry knights, but only and 3 breakers, but they only gave us 1 witch. They only gave us 1 mage. They only gave us 1 wyvern rider. Some of the classes I feel would have been nice if we at least had more than one of, at least just to make the roster more diverse, in my opinion. I just find it weird that some of the classes we only got 1 of, that don't feel like classes we should have only gotten 1 of, and yet other classes are very overrepresented. I think it's really interesting that Herman joined us as well, considering that he didn't even have a face. He just wears a helmet. He just looks like a generic unit. I think it's really weird that they didn't make him unique. And then, on that note, Nigel and Herman didn't have endings, which is a bit of a shame, because they did join you. They're not like the characters that join us today, which non-canonically join you. They literally join us and they don't get an ending. I think that's a little sad. It's also, I think it's really weird which characters they chose to join us in the post-game quest. I think Alcina and Elgor make sense because they want to give us the other Dark Marcus classes. I think Gailey makes sense because he's an important character in the lore and the story, and we played as him in the beginning. Millet, very weird. The weird bait and switch with her, very strange. And having her means we have 4 breakers in the army, and honestly, we didn't really need her, but I understand because she is technically a good guy, unlike some of the other recruits that we got, like, you know, Gailey, Alcina, Elgor. So it makes sense to give us him. But then, like, why, or her, but why Beaumont, for example? He's like a character that everyone hates. He's a freaking child slaver, right? I know that you fight him twice, once in Cornea and once in Bastoria, so he's kind of recurring. But, like, why not give us, like, Riemann, for example? At least Riemann was an important story character from Bastorius, and he's also a mage, and we don't have more than 1 mage besides Auk. Or they could have picked other characters like Lottie, for example, you know, Jerome's attendant, because she also is the same class as Chloe, which we only had 1 of besides Gailey. I just think it's really weird who they chose. Like, or they could have picked Gaston, right, to join us, but they didn't. The weird guy with the bowl cut from Adel's story who kept talking about food. Like, I don't know why they chose the characters they did to join us during that last set of fights. Specifically Beaumont. It's just very weird to me, and a little bit Millet. It's just kind of weird to me why they chose who they did, personally. I think they overused the fact that a lot of the characters that join you are bosses, whether it be bosses that you have to spare their lives and then they join you, or bosses that got brainwashed and you have to use your magical unicorn ring. I think they overused that recruitment method a little bit too much. There were very few units you recruited just from talking to them on the field, or saving them from enemies, or doing specific things in battle. I think they overused the boss characters joining you. Although people did joke that it's not like Fire Emblem, they do let ugly bosses join you, looking at Gamel, for example. So in that case, I think it's kind of interesting. And a lot of the characters that join you as bosses, they overuse that in Cornea, and then after that, it really fizzles out, because not as many people join you after Elheim. So it feels like they front-loaded too many and overused the whole, like, spare this person or execute them and then they join you at the beginning of the game. I think they should have spread out the bosses that join you a little bit more. That being said, this game has a great demo. I love the fact that the demo is, you get so many hours out of it, and basically you could do everything in Cornea in the demo. That's almost like a fifth of the game that you can just play from the demo alone, although it is time gated. But you can also recruit, like, whatever it is, like almost all the Cornean characters from the demo alone. That's like 50 characters joining your army from just a demo. So I think they are really, really generous with that. That being said, it also means that everything was front-loaded in Cornea. Again, not too many people join you once you leave Cornea, and I wish that they spread out the recruits a little bit more, but I guess it makes sense. Like in a Fire Emblem game, they want to give you the core of your army at the beginning, so that then they slowly add the characters, so you can learn the game design as you go. So, I don't know if that's a complaint or just an observation. That being said also, because a lot of the characters got brainwashed and then join you and then unbrainwashed or whatever, I think too many characters had that as the focus of their character development. Like, Renault was that his entire character was just that he got brainwashed and that he felt remorse over his actions. Hodrick and Magellan and Gloucester, among others, Rallinor, for example, they all had the same thing too, but they don't make it their entire personalities. So I think the problem is because, you know, obviously being brainwashed and controlled for 10 years and fighting against your own countrymen is something that's gonna leave a big mark on your character and hurt your psyche, but I think because of that, they did it with too many people, and it kind of, you know, made their personalities devolve into just that. Hey Brett, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me give you a shout out. Oops, that's not a shout out. Gotta copy it. Why won't it copy? Sometimes, I swear to gosh, OBS. There we go. Check out DJ Brett. He's an amazing streamer, awesome gamer, friendly guy, great community. Also plays Final Fantasy XIV and raids as well, so you know he's a great player. You gotta check him out when you get the chance. He's really cool. Thanks so much for coming by. Hope you had a good stream today. What were you playing? Unicorn Overlord was really good. We just finished like the last quest in the game, the post-game quest, and I'm just giving my review of the game and talking about all the things that I think were great and all the things I think could be improved. Oh, and for all of you that are new around here, about just over a week from now, we're going to do a Final Fantasy XIV character celebration stream. If you would like to submit your Final Fantasy XIV character, please check out the link on Twitter here. We're going to review characters, and by review, I basically mean compliment them and talk about how awesome all your characters are, and then put them on a tier list and imagine some fun little stories and scenarios. So it'll be a good time, and I'm looking for more submissions. So if you have a Final Fantasy XIV character, consider doing that. Oh, you were playing 14 and doing some more raid progging. Hope you made a lot of progress today. Hope you had fun. If you need to go take care of yourself after your stream, feel free to do so. I understand. Or if you'd like to hang out with us, that's great too. Thanks for coming by, Brett. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the boss character's joining us. Too much stuff happening in Cornea at the beginning, front-loading the game. In this game, honors are used to promote characters, recruit generic units, and also upgrade your squadrons. I think it'd be nice if they made it so honors only were for promotions and recruitments, and then had a different currency for squadron upgrades, because it felt like, you know, obviously part of the tactics is balancing between promotions and squadron upgrades. But if you don't farm the honors, which again, you gotta be careful, because if you farm in this game, you might make the game too easy too quickly just by farming a couple stages, right? Which I talked about earlier. But it also means that, like me, I was not grinding, and it wasn't until we got to the very end of the game that I just barely managed to upgrade all my squadrons to 5 and got all my most used units promoted, while still leaving a couple units unpromoted that I wasn't using. So, because honors are such a scarce resource, and that is kind of intentional by game design and feeds into the tactics, but then on the other hand, they are farmable, so they're not really accomplishing what I think they're supposed to be doing, right? I think it would have been nice to have different currencies for promotions and recruitments than squadron upgrades. It also means that I wasn't encouraged to recruit generic units and try new formations. At the very beginning of the game, we got a quest where someone asked us, recruit one generic unit and we'll give you a prize. I didn't do that until the end of the game because I didn't want to spend my honors, because I knew the promotion was really important and squadron size was too. So on one hand, it did a good job of curving the game if you don't grind, but it did feel a little bit cumbersome. So I think if they reworked the way that you spend your honors, or made it so that you didn't need to grind, or discourage the grinding, so that you could enjoy the game at its proper difficulty level, personally, I think that's what I would have liked. The end of the game also ramped up really quickly. Obviously, Albion's story felt really rushed and incomplete. And I talked about how we got Senatio and Fudokia so close to the end, and then suddenly we were thrown into the final battles without a chance to use them. But on the same note, it also means that we really got barely a chance to do anything at the end for like the Albion to Unicorn Overlord section. It would have been nice if we had a little bit more chance to do stuff there. I wish there were more interesting mechanics for the bosses. I think Alcina had a cool mechanic, but we didn't see anything else like that, where you had to defeat her at multiple points and then block off the checkpoints. Added more to the strategy. Elgor didn't really have much of a strategy to him. Neither did Berengaria, neither did Nigel or Senatio. Galerius had strategy to him specifically, but he was kind of the exception. He was like the only boss where you actually had to make like a specific setup or group of setups or read through his skills and build accordingly to counter him. In fact, you might even need to withdraw in the middle of battle, reform your squads, and come back in. He was kind of the only boss that made you do that. I think it'd be nice if they had more bosses like that, just to get you in the groove of the game, right? To force you to think more strategically. Like, make all the Dark Marcuses force you to do stuff like that. I think would have been better game design, personally. I also think it would have been nice to have more interesting objectives, besides always just taking the enemy forts. We only had one objective in the game that was defend, which was the Bomrate mission. I wish they had more defend missions, right? Or, you know, I hate escort missions, but maybe it would have been nice to at least have one or two just to shake things up. Or we have to go and rush in and defend a bunch of NPCs. They kind of had that, but not really too much, and not really too hard either. Or, like instead of a defend mission, it could just be a survival mission, right? Or, you know, they had a few missions where we were short on time, like the really small missions, liberations, but that was more just because the map was small and not because time was an issue. It'd be nice if maybe there was a map where time was the main factor, or maybe make a map where you have to do, I don't know, something specific with an NPC. Just mix it up a little bit, so it's not always the same thing. I kind of liked it when there was a couple maps where enemies would just pop out of the bushes near your home base and try to take it if you left it undefended. That was kind of cool. I also wish that you could repeat more of the missions. We can repeat Unicorn Overlord, and we can repeat Dying Breath of a Fallen Empire, or the Sigil quest, but otherwise, you can't repeat any of the other quests in the game. And some of the quests were kind of fun. It'd be nice to try them again with new unit compositions, for example, right? But they didn't give us the chance to do that, which is a little bit unfortunate. I also had like about 2 places in the game where I just had really unfortunate RNG. One was Ridio. When I was trying to recruit her, when you get to a certain point in the map, she spawns in a certain spot, and then you gotta go talk to her before she fights anyone, because if any enemy touches her, she dies. Problem is, by the time I reached the part where she spawns on the map, I just happened to have bad RNG where there was an enemy standing like literally just 2 pixels away from her. So basically I was doomed to have her instantly die, which made it impossible to recruit her. In the end, I reloaded that save file a couple times mid-battle, and I only got her by virtue of what I think might have been a glitch or an oversight in the game, where something happened and suddenly she got like teleported and then I was able to help her. But I think that was an oversight. Same with the final battle, when Galerius used his mind control thing, and my units were stacked too close together. He used his mind control thing, and then I instantly got into a battle between 2 of my units. No chance for Elaine to undo the mind control. Almost very nearly killed one of my own units. Luckily, I didn't do that thanks to matching up my units so that neither of them killed each other. But then I also had to heal them after, and it just felt like that was a little bit of a spot of bad RNG, or at least giving me the chance to undo the mind control first before I suddenly have the characters immediately get into a fight. I feel like that was a little unfair, but manageable. The fact that you can save during battle too, I think is a nice touch for some of those longer fights. But again, there's no like checkpoint system, so also you could very easily just forget to save, and then something goes wrong and then you ruin your run and you have to do it again. That did happen to me in Bastorius when we were fighting Govil and Bertrand. But that was also just a tough fight because you're not supposed to fight both of them. You're supposed to fight one or the other and only recruit one of them, but then you can fight them both, so I understand the additional challenge of that because it's on purpose. I think those are the main things I wanted to talk about. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think that's about it in terms of like critiques for the game, which is, again, it sounds like a lot, and a number of those critiques could be solved by extra budget, and a number of them are just, you know, RNG or oversights that I think maybe they just weren't able to get to, or wish list things for if there was a new game, what I would want, right? So, but all in all, I really had fun with this game, and I think it's one of the... I mean, this year has had so many great game releases. I hesitate to say this is one of the better releases. It definitely is. Definitely overshadowed by a lot of other big major releases. Like, I don't think this game's gonna be winning any like major awards, but I think it's deserves something. It's up there. It's unfortunate that it's also kind of a niche market. Vanillaware is a niche group of fans. It didn't really have much fanfare or advertising. Probably didn't make back enough of its money, which is unfortunately sad, which means we probably won't be seeing more of this, but, you know, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh yeah, I also wish that, because the game has a lot of, like, the online stuff, I wish they made use of that a little bit more too. I think would have been kind of cool. Besides just uploading your own units. I realize that being able to play against other people online is too difficult for this type of battle thing where both players can keep pausing the game, so I understand that. But I think it'd be nice if they had different features or online features, or I don't know, some kind of PvP mode besides just matching up squadrons. Or maybe you could fight other people's armies on certain maps with pre-programmed computer strats instead of just doing the Coliseum matches, which are just the battles alone. I also wish there was a button to toggle the fast forward during the battles, because you have to hold the shoulder button to fast forward during battles, which is fine, but then when you're doing a really long fight, your finger gets tired just holding onto that shoulder button for so long. And yes, you could skip the fights by pressing the start button, but I feel like that takes away some of the enjoyment of the game. Or maybe that's just a setting in the settings that I didn't know. Kind of like how I didn't know at the beginning of the game there was a setting to make it so the game immediately paused when you got into a new fight, which meant my enemies always got like a 1 or 2 second head start on me, because it would just throw me into the fight, and then they would start moving immediately. And there was actually a setting that makes it so you automatically pause at the beginning. Should have been on by default, I think. Okay, I think that really is everything that I wanted to say. There's probably something I'm forgetting, but you know what? That's okay. I think like most of my complaints, mostly just around the end of the game with Albion. It really felt like you could tell that it was rushed. Story didn't quite fan out the way you wanted there. It rushed you, it threw you right into the final fight after that. So I kind of wish they took it slower there, gave you more chance to, you know, use Fidokia, Sinachio, etc. Oh yeah, I also like that you were able to go to the taverns and have people eat together to increase their reports with each other, because building reports with having them in a squadron is really slow. And they animated and drew the food really deliciously, but it costs a lot of money to get everyone up with their supports. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it. But yeah, I really did enjoy this game. I think the battle system was really, really fun. Sometimes I would put the game down and I would still be thinking about it afterwards, thinking about like, oh, what if I pair this person with this person, or what if I put this item on this person, or what if I use this squadron formation. Even though I didn't change my squadrons too much, I think that was a lot of the fun. So there is a new difficulty too, True Sonoran difficulty, that you unlock when you beat the game. You can play through the game on that difficulty. According to people on Reddit though, that difficulty is actually not bad at all. I mean, apparently you can cheese True Sonoran mode almost entirely with just a group of cavalry units, because cavalry is just so busted in this game. And, you know, you can even get through the game without promoting your units or using like small units, or just, you know, using like dodge strats, for example. So you can really give yourself, you can make your own challenge. But people say that the difficulty of this game actually really doesn't challenge you enough for what people wanted, for a strategy game. And I think on True Sonoran difficulty, they just give a lot of the enemies extra stat points, but they don't change any of the actual objectives or a number of enemies on the maps, or anything that actually like would affect your actual strategy. Because most of the time, if you have a squadron that beats another squadron due to the matchups, no amount of stat points is really going to shore up the difference to make that match go in the other direction, really. Oh yeah, I also think the combat forecast in this game, very useful but also misleading sometimes because it doesn't take into effect the supports until you actually get into it, and suddenly you're like, oh crap. Or sometimes you don't realize that the battle forecast re-rolls after each time someone else gets into a fight. So suddenly your unit was supposed to one-shot this other unit, another unit gets into a fight, and then your unit goes up that unit, and suddenly, oh, we're not dealing as much damage as the battle forecast said 2 minutes ago because the RNG got rolled. I understand. I think it's really impressive, though, that they were able to do combat forecasts in this game. I know it's just calculations, but you saw how many things go on during a fight, how many things they need to, you know, keep track of, and they do it just in a, you know, a split-second calculation and shows you the numbers. Yes, again, it's a computer, but it's kind of neat that it does that. There's also a couple of game mechanics I wish they did a better job of teaching you. For example, in the tactics, some skills say activates at the start of battle or activates at the end of battle. What they don't tell you is that in a squadron, only one skill that activates at the start of battle can go off. And if you have more than one character with a start of battle skill, whoever has the higher initiative does theirs and the other one loses it. Same with the end of battle skills. Game doesn't really tell you that, so you might be confused when you put two people in the party and they both have start of battle skills and neither of them goes off, or one of them doesn't go off, and you're like, why? It doesn't really explain that part of it. I think that's one part where it doesn't really explain very well. There's a few things the game doesn't do a super good job of explaining, but if you're playing through it and just experimenting and paying attention, you can kind of figure some of that stuff out naturally. So I think that's kind of okay. Oh yeah, I also wish all the shops got added to one menu. So every time you unlocked a new shop, I wish their inventory got added to all the other shops. Because I understand part of the game here is that all the shops have limited inventory and it's a resource management game. But it's really annoying being in like Pistorius, and then I run out of small healing potions, and then I need to go back to Cornea or Drakenhold and guess which of the shops has small potions and which ones have ones I have not purchased yet, so I can go get them. Yes, you can go to the map menu and then you can click on towns and look at the shop menus from there. It would just be nice if every time you unlocked a shop, they all got coalesced into one menu where all their inventories got combined. I think would have been kind of nice and just a nice quality of life. Same with like, oh, I really need to buy this specific sword. Oh, but which town was it in again? Only one town has that sword. You gotta go and check all of the shops just to see where that one sword was being sold. That's kind of annoying. I think that about sums up everything I want to say now. If I think of anything else, well, I guess too bad for me. Like I made a list of things that I was going to talk about too, but I think I covered up pretty much everything. Although I thought of some things as I was playing today, and I was like adding to the list as we were doing that last battle, or that last map. And then I was still thinking of things and I didn't write them down, but whatever. Hey, Kiro from the future here. Actually, like literally right after the stream, I remembered what I was going to say. One other thing I think this game could do better with is, well, let me talk about something they did good, and then something they could do better. The way that they give XP to the characters, I think is really well done at the beginning of the game. So when you're in Cornea, you have a lot of quests, you know, it tells you the recommended level for the quests. If you follow those in order, as the numbers go up, it's actually the perfect XP curve. Like you'll have like recommended level 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5. Maybe by the time you get to Elheim, you only have like, you know, level 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23. But I think I never had problems keeping up my characters with the levels. And even though, at the beginning especially, you know, some battles you can only deploy 1 or 2 squadrons, or 3 squadrons, or you only have 1 squadron that is suited for that enemy and they end up soaking all the XP, and I worry, oh no, all my XP went to this squadron, how am I going to level up the rest of my army evenly? And even being cognizant of that, sometimes it can be a bit hard, but the way I could tell the level scales, when you defeat an enemy, the amount of XP you get depends on your level compared to their level. So, you know, units that are lower get more XP than units that are higher or closer to on level or over leveled, which I think is good. And there were just enough quests of each difficulty level to keep you going. So let's say that you did a level 10 quest and only 2 squadrons got all the XP, you still have a couple other level 10 quests to help other units catch up. I think in that sense, it was very well done. As long as you don't go and do like extra grinding outside of just doing, each quest once, right? That being said, near the end of the game, the levels jump up quite a bit and you don't get a chance to really sit and level. So suddenly it'll be like level 30, level 32, level 34, level 35, level 36, level 38, and then level 40, right? And there'd only be like one quest for each one. So if a unit didn't participate, suddenly they're behind like 3 or 4 levels, especially in Albion, I found. And it's most noticeable when, the last quests in Albion are like 38, and then suddenly there's like maybe two like liberation quests in Cornea that are level 40, and then you're on Unicorn Overlord, which is level 40. And most of my characters were all below 40 at that point. And if you use the words recommended level and take them at face value, you might think, oh, I'm under leveled, I can't do this quest. But the game doesn't tell you that, Unicorn Overlord is actually a really long map, and all your characters are going to go into it at like level 36, and then by the time they finish, they're all going to be like level 42, because there's just so much to fight. Same with today's quest. Today's quest was level 45, so you might mistakenly think, oh, I need to go and grind to get ready for this quest because I'm 5 levels underneath. But in reality, the map was so long that when you go into it with characters in the high 30s, everyone comes out like level 43, 44, 45, just from the sheer amount of XP you're getting and the sheer number of units. So either they need to change the numbers on Unicorn Overlord and Dying Breath of a Fallen Empire, or they need to have some more quests that are in the upper 30s level range or the lower 40s level range to help you prepare for those, or at least think that you're preparing for them because of the words recommended level. I believe that the level cap in this game is 50. It might even go higher, I don't remember. Not that I'm gonna get that higher, I don't really care, but I think it would have been nice if maybe the final quest in the game actually did go up to near the level cap. Instead of staying at 40 and 45, maybe go up to 45 and 50. Just to, again, keep the difficulty up. I feel like again, I really like the continents because each continent had its own thing. Drakenhold had a lot of wyverns, so you have to deal with those. Elheim had a lot of magical units. Pistorius had a lot of dodgy units, and then Albion also had dodgy units, but also like the feather bows and stuff. Each continent changed things up and made you change your entire strategy, which I think was fun and it kept things fresh. But then yet, when we went to the final fights, Unicorn Overlord and Dying Breath, barely any difficulty. And again, I don't know why in Dying Breath of Fallen Empire so many of the units they left unpromoted. I know maybe they were just trying to keep thematically with how you encountered those characters in the game, but it just feels weird. I feel like it was too easy. I feel like I could have used more of a challenge. Or it'd be nice if there were more than just one post-game quest that you could do and repeat, instead of just that one, because that's also a really long quest. Maybe if they had a few other level 40s quests that you could repeat, give you a little bit more post-game content to do before, like besides just the Colosseum or New Game Plus, right? That would have given me more to do. But again, budget issues, most probably. Anyways, now those are my final thoughts on the game. Thanks for listening. Hey, Kiro from the future again. It's the day after I finished Unicorn Overlord, and I looked up a couple things, and I thought they were worth mentioning, so I'm going to include them in the video here. So, I found out about what the other endings of the game are, definitively, so I'm going to talk about that. And I noticed that I'm missing a couple entries in the class registry. So particularly, if I go to the thief section, so there's the generic thief, there's a missing thief here, and then there's Travis and Gamel. So I'm going to switch the background back to here. So this missing thief you actually need to recruit from a fort in the desert. So the desert thieves actually have a different appearance than thieves elsewhere on the continent, so that's where you need to get this thief. It doesn't make a difference for the rogues. Also, there's clerics. You'll notice if I go to the cleric menu, there's Tatiana with and without her mask. You'll see there's a silhouette of a cleric here wearing the mask as well, but she's not here. What you need to do is recruit a cleric from Tatiana's region, the fort near Tatiana's town, and get a cleric that has the mask. Then you need to, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Then you need to promote that masked cleric into a bishop, and they will retain their mask. Now for the warriors, so we have the generic warrior for the females, Kitra, Nina, Millie. Now for breakers, you need to promote your Millie to get this one. Lastly, maybe it's near the end here. We need to find Scarlet. Here. So the High Priestess class, her promoted class, is missing someone here. I mentioned this, but there is a bad ending of the game where you don't rescue Scarlet, and she appears again but wearing a black outfit, and she changes her name to Norbel, and she's an enemy. I can talk about this afterwards, but first let's go get those missing people in the registry, just to fill it out for the sake of completion. I'll take this exit, it's closer. If we go to the desert, so these thieves have masks, unlike the other generic thieves, so sure, we'll recruit Adolfo here.
Let me take it from here.
And then Tatiana's town is up here. There's a masked cleric. Sure, Marguerite. Welcome to Liberation.
Things a little easier.
And then we'll promote them. Wait, no, I don't need to promote Adolfo, but that's fine. I'll just waste some honors, I guess, because all the promoted thieves look the same. All the rogues look the same because they already have masks. Okay, the bishop looks weird with the mask. I think the clerics look kind of cool with the mask, but the bishop looks a little weird.
I may even be catching up to Nina now.
There we go. And then we'll just dismiss Adolfo and Marguerite. I'll just go back to Grand Corinne for the sake of consistency. So I find it so interesting that we can just change Alcina into a witch if we so choose. Now if I look at my class registry, now we have these clerics, these bishops. I wish that Tatiana could keep her mask. And then we have this thief. And I think those are the only ones I'm missing. Yeah, because you can see Sorceress Alcina here. Okay, so turns out that there are actually 4 endings to this game. So the first ending we did was the true ending, the one where you free all the continents get the Ring of the Maiden upgraded, and then visit all the sanctuaries, you defeat Baltro, everything's perfect. That's the true ending. The second ending we saw, I kept saying it was a bad ending, but it's considered either the good ending or the normal ending. The one where you do upgrade the Ring of the Maiden, you do go to the sanctuaries, but then you choose to finish off Galerius instead of free his soul. So in that particular ending, only Elenia dies, and it's implied that Baltro escapes because we don't see him again. Everyone else survives. So that was either the good ending or the normal ending, whatever you want to call it. So those are the two endings that we saw in the game. There's two bad endings, and they're actually just variations of each other. So, to get the worst ending in the game, you need to beat the game without rescuing Scarlet. Now, I remarked earlier in the series, I don't even know how people go about doing that. I thought that once you start the mission to save Scarlet, you have to see it through to completion, and you can't just leave her. But when they say complete the game without rescuing Scarlet, or failing to rescue Scarlet, what it really means is you just go straight to Grand Corinne without doing the Priestess Abducted quest, which again, most people would not do because it means you have to go and do a level 40 quest when you're at the beginning of the game, which you're unlikely to be able to do on your first playthrough. But you can, and it is possible. And people said it's possible just because if you're good at doing strategies in this game, and because the enemies in the last couple Cornea areas, even though they're high levels, they actually don't really have strong formations. Like, a lot of times the formations have glaring weaknesses. So you could actually cheese it through if you know what you're doing. But in this ending, when you start the battle at Grand Corinne, when you see like all the Zenoiran soldiers killing off the civilians, you'll see Scarlet participating in that as an enemy. She'll be wearing black, and she'll change her name to Norbel, and she's basically one of the enemy commanders at that point. In this very bad ending, if you complete the game without rescuing Scarlet, which means that you didn't get the Ring of the Maiden, and you also didn't go to the sanctuaries either, because you need Scarlet for that. In this ending, Scarlet dies, Elenia dies, and everyone else gets possessed. So in other words, you kill Galerius, he takes over Elaine's body, everyone's doomed because there's no way to free him, worst ending, and Scarlet, in addition, dies because she got converted into an enemy. That's like the worst ending you can possibly achieve, and it's actually kind of hard to get. If you want to add Norbel to your class registry without getting the bad ending, which is also possible, what you could do is you just need to get to the Grand Corinne battle, start it, watch the cutscene, and then retreat from battle. Now, that still requires you to beat the level 38 and 40 quests leading to Grand Corinne, but it doesn't require you to go and beat the entire final stage, which is quite long, and would be hard at a low level, but possible. So that's a very bad ending. And then there's just a bad ending. And in the bad ending, you finish the game before completing the Ring of the Maiden without getting married. So this is kind of like the good or the normal ending that we saw. Elenia still dies because we kill Galerius, but then we aren't able to save Elaine once Galerius takes over his body, and then everyone else gets possessed. Bad ending. So there's only 4 endings of the game. And if you get the Ring of the Maiden, and then you do not visit all the sanctuaries, when you fight Galerius, I don't think it gives you the option to kill him or save his soul. You just straight up kill him because you haven't learned about how to save his soul from the sages. So that is also still the same ending as just choosing to kill him as well. So 4 endings of the game. We saw 2 of them, the true ending and the so-called good ending or normal ending. And then there's basically a bad ending. And if you want to consider it, there's 2 versions of that bad ending depending on whether you saved Scarlet or not. So a little bit more involved than I thought. But still pretty cool. Okay, and that's it for Unicorn Overlord officially. Oh, wait. One more thing. I needed to look this up, and I think it's hilarious. I was trying to figure out where to find these in the game, but it turns out they're just here. So if you go to your character list go to your character and then tab over to stats, this is the page you normally see. And if you use the right stick, you can toggle to see their portrait and then their full body artwork, which a lot of this full body artwork has not been released in high res on the internet or as a transparent PNG, which is why I have not been using them as thumbnails. So, of course, all the playable characters have artwork, including the bonus characters that we got from the bonus quest. But look, Beaumont doesn't get one. And the funny thing is that even Millie gets full body artwork, but also Herman does not. So Herman and Beaumont seem to be outliers because Elgor still gets it, so does Alcina, and so does Gailey. They could have, like, I can understand if a few of the characters don't have full body artwork, if they're not major or if they're generic looking like Herman, but they could have at least, you know, if it's only like 2 characters that are missing artwork, they could have at least given them artwork just to round it out. The artwork's pretty nice in this game. I quite like it. Again, a shame that we won't be seeing more of this kind of stuff. The Herman... I also realized Herman was that golden knight that was fighting with Nigel in Dying Breath of a Fallen Empire. I guess we're just gonna have to wait until some of this artwork gets released in official capacity. I like how Tatiana's holding her mask. Anyways, I just thought that was funny. Anyhow, I think that's enough talking. Thank you so much for joining me on Unicorn Overlord. This game was a pleasure to play. I do regret that I had to spread it out over so many months just because of all the other new releases. But I think if I had to pick one of the games that came out this year that I was streaming to split up, it would have been this one, because it was easier to split it up by country instead of, for example, FF7 Rebirth, where, you know, it was just a long slog of a game and it was easier to do it all at once and harder to break up into pieces, right? But it was fun to spread out. I'm sad that it's over, but I am happy to be moving on to another game because much as I like this game, it's time for something new on the channel. So on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about my Australia trip. I'll tell you all about what I did over there and show you some photos. Next week, we're going to be playing probably a new game. I haven't decided. I still have Persona 3 Reload to finish, but I think I'm going to spread that out. And I'm not worried about that game because I've already played the original Persona 3 and I don't need to worry about spoilers. So that game I can continue stretching out. And again, don't forget to submit your Final Fantasy XIV characters to the community event happening in just over a week from now. Yeah, thanks everyone. Thank you so much for the raids, the bits, the subs. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this game too. Tell me if you enjoyed this game or what you think about it in the comments below on YouTube. I recommend picking up this game yourself if you have not played it. If you've only watched me play it, it is a very different experience playing it yourself than watching someone else do it, and I think it's well worth it, especially if you're a Fire Emblem fan. Okay. We are going to raid Kite. It is his last stream before he goes on an indefinite hiatus. So let's say hi to him, wish him well, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye, Froggy friends.